Why, hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
It's so
friends.
hot. Why is that coffee so hot? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, mine still has.
It's because you made it
like,
hot.
steam.
I microwaved mine.
Like,
So
so
much.
much steam.
Yeah.
No.
I had it like made and then I microwaved it after I made it. So it's got like
okay,
hot
so
milk.
we're the
and then
same.
yeah,
We're the
it's a
same.
very hot,
Yes.
hot coffee. Oh my god.
I just want to draw attention
So
to the
hot.
new nickname that I seem to have now.
Just
That we
chuddling.
Oh,
accidentally.
yeah, Chudley.
It happened after you guys left.
What? Chudley?
Well, some of us continued on with the
Chud-
charity stream, and
Oh my
some of
God.
us got tired and mispronounced.
Oh, I
Raptor.
forgot that you must have been gone before that. Yeah,
I was, yeah.
I don't remember what two words I mixed up. It was Cuddly Raptor and some other word,
It was
and it just
something with
came
a
out as
CH.
Chudley.
Chudley Raptor, and
I love
Chudley
it.
Raptor.
so
I
I'm
love
thinking of rebranding. That's my announcement for today.
Thank you for reminding me
Yeah.
of that one, Pirate Eggs. That was.
I mean,
I like that. That's awesome.
That's
speaking of the charity stream, we can talk about how much money we've made for charity this month.
yeah.
yes,
That's
Mr.
really cool.
Finance, do it.
Yeah. This
Tell
is,
us.
Well, I've run the simulations. I've gone through the calculations. I entered the matrix to pull all the numbers together.
Did you like
and
do the Matrix like
you,
thing
like-
as well?
I did.
Did you
Nice.
count
Yeah,
all of
yeah.
it in binary?
Okay, Neo, we
Oh,
see you.
yeah. There was so many ones, zeros,
Hell yeah.
and I think I saw a 2 as well. It was pretty.
That's unheard of.
That's mathematically
That's
impossible.
wild. What?
But I.
When man sees a 2 in binary. Whoa.
Put that on a t-shirt. That's fucking great. But yeah, so for those of you, I think everyone here is aware that we've been raising money for Pride Month.
What?
Yeah. I mean,
No way.
Chudley, did you not know? I mean, Chudley, it's your first stream. Of course
Yeah.
you didn't know.
I know it's my first. Sorry, it's my
Yeah,
first time here. Okay, tell me
Yeah.
all about it. Yeah, you raised money for
You know-
who?
You know what? How about you take your best guess
Oh my god.
about what charity we raised
Okay,
money
Josie
for, and then I'll
also
tell you how
didn't
much we
know.
did. Josie didn't know.
If I had a guess, my best guess. I mean, this is probably gonna be wrong, but I would maybe think that you were raising for like a Swedish charity that does a lot of work in Sweden and around the world. That's like named RFSL.
Could be.
But that could be totally wrong. But that was just my first guess.
Not a bad
yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Good
Well, I
guess,
think
yeah.
Chudley's got it pretty close.
Yeah. In fact, it was almost bang on to the fact that I think Chudley actually read the script for the stream for once. Do you guys actually read those?
We have scripts.
I don't read them. Yeah, they're clogging up your mailbox.
Yeah, he sends them to us
Rodri.
every week. I keep deleting
That
mine.
explains the little badge icon that says like 137.
Oh dear. But yes, so we have been raising money this month for an awesome charity, and so far, after expenses, because we do take the expenses out, the bills and whatnot, $255 so far, which is pretty good. And we do have tonight as well. So I
And
mean,
technically tomorrow, if anyone has recurring
Tomorrow.
set up that
True,
just happened
yes.
to fall on
in
tomorrow.
Australian dollars, yes, I should mention that it is Australian dollars.
Yeah, in dollary dues, yeah.
Yeah,
That
Dollar
is
dues.
dingo dollars.
dingo dollars.
Yes,
dollar
and you
dues.
can visit the panels below if you want to know more about RFSL, or if you, I think I have a link down there as well where you can either donate directly to them or to Pally, which will go to them anyway. So you can cut out the middleman if you want, but you can also put it through us.
Well,
That's
you don't
fine.
want to cut him. Like that's pretty hurtful.
That's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
hurtful.
I-
Yeah, no, that.
I can't. You said cut, and I'm like, you just
So-
handed me the world's best segue.
So I'll take it from here. So as you might have noticed, Aussie Dev has colored his hair
Yeah,
green
Green.
I colored my hair
Um,
green. Yeah.
for the secret milestone.
Yep. Hair is definitely green.
Yeah.
And
It's
the
getting
green
green
screen is
screened
greening it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have to say, you've done it really well.
You've done really
I know,
well.
yeah.
Yeah. I love how you just the little bits on your head didn't get green, but everything else.
It was really hard finding the right green Because
Yeah.
we've gone through a few greens, haven't we, guys?
Don't even
Yeah.
We went through
And
some
it-
Swedish green.
The Swedish green was like the ultimate
swing,
thing.
thank you very
Stop,
much.
Josie's gonna kill all our characters off.
Can't kill us if she's not here.
Oh my god.
What a nervous chuckles from everyone.
Oh my god. Ooh. Okay, I'm sorry. I took the segue from Ozzy Defro, but I'm giving it
No.
back so he can ride the
I don't,
Segway.
mind. I don't want the Segway anymore. No, it's okay.
Wow.
Wow.
I specifically
Wow.
turned around and brought this Segway back to you.
Wow.
Can't turn a Segway back.
Can you not? I feel like if you
Can
lean
you
a little bit.
reverse a
I've never
Segway?
been on a Segway.
Oh,
Please,
Where did she come from?
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
where did you come from?
Oh my
Colin?
gosh. Well,
I
I had to
Joseph.
crawl in the dirt for that gag.
To be honest, I saw
Wes.
the chair move, but I thought
didn't
it was the
see a
camera.
thing.
I thought it was just the camera.
I was really
well
trying
executed.
to,
Well
Hey,
done.
Mr. Weatherstorm, is this a recurring charity? Did you perhaps do it last year as well? I did not.
No.
I did not.
Oh, just kidding. I forgot we're still gaslighting. No,
No.
we've never done this. We didn't even do a charity this year.
Yeah.
No.
We
We
just-
did do a
yeah.
charity, but not this for this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
bonus
we
points
didn't-
if you can name last year's charity. I know Denny can, so she doesn't get bonus points.
You're trying to get me to say the thing. I know what you're trying
Oh.
to say. I am avoiding the thing.
No. I feel like you should.
Huh?
Bonus Orb. Do you
What's
want some
that?
bonus points? Brownie
You need
points?
me, Mrs. Orb?
Oh, no,
Alright.
she doesn't. No.
I gotta
at
go.
me. Look at me. I'm your Sunday
He's lying
night.
on the
Come on.
internet.
I have no idea what's happening right now.
Yeah, that crazy girlfriend of ours then.
I tried. I tried to get him to say the funny thing.
Oh, dear.
What was the funny
sorry.
thing? Or what funny thing? I don't
Or what
know.
funny thing?
No, nothing's funny. Anyway, C&D.
Oh.
I don't know. I think there's something missing before we can actually do D&D.
There's nothing missing here. I don't know what you're talking about, Josie. Nothing's missing at all. Like, oh my
Oh, there we go. There we
And
go.
now we can address the bald man in the room.
How does it
Yeah.
feel? Are you velvety?
Or you can
Like,
continue to like ignore it, and I'll just roll the intro.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, let's go!
Let's do it.
Urging to the rescue!
No.
No.
We've got. I think.
Yeah.
There's one more thing we gotta do before that's related to charity. I'm trying to slide out of frame in a way that makes sense, like so I don't like just cut through.
Could you do it in a
everything.
way that makes dollars, though?
Yeah. Preferably dollar reduce.
Nice.
Nice.
Page left.
Look at her go.
Ta-da!
Hey! Look at that, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey,
Oh.
Good job.
There's all our beautiful donors.
For those podcast listeners who are like, what are they
written
doing
for
right now?
posterity
There's a
on
beautiful
the flag.
Yes, a beautiful pride flag with our donors' names on it. Thank you so much.
Yes, we
Let's
appreciate all of it.
let's throw them under the bus.
Brr, brr, brr.
We would like to thank, and I'm taking this like I'm going off script, people.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
She
We
can't
want to
stop.
thank the following people, but also everyone else who were there. You don't have to support with your money. Being there helps. Remember, we can't get demonetized until we're monetized.
That's
So I would like to thank, not in any necessary particular order, Dutch Daddy Gamer, Abyssal Power, 66 Squid, Dorn Geek, Mr. Roar, NRE 73, Dances with Balverines, and last but not least, Pirate Eggs.
Who has also just given us an extra 69.
An egg
It's-
strut.
Eggs.
Oh, exit chat!
No, that's it. Roll the clip. I can't do this anymore.
Here we go, running the intro.
last time on the Quintessence, a Sammantis Chronicle, Forrest met an old acquaintance in the form of Abyssal Daria.
Way.
He did not appreciate that, and he told her to leave, so she left. No, Cuddly, there's no help to be found.
No one can help you now, Chudley.
You're making me break character.
I'm so sorry.
How dare.
I love that Roju went for the man, you know, the classic Australian beach man, when I was actually trying to do a Nicolas Cage impression.
I hear it
And
now.
now
I
I'm
hear it now.
sad.
Anyway, that D&D, yeah?
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, hold on. My AC is telling me that it's the right temperature, and I think it's
Oh.
lying.
My AC is telling me that it's a 12.
You guys have AC?
Not in this room.
It was a D&D joke. Shows here.
Yeah. I got the company joke, and then Aussie was just so quick.
I was
And I don't know
confused.
what to do. No, but really, last time, Forrest, while finishing up a conversation with his newfound friend, Ibicus Grant, he then ran into Abyssal Daria, who'd apparently arranged for a meeting with Ibicus. But through Forrest's intervention, that meeting was cancelled, and Abyssal was once again forced to leave without having procured an artisan. She did, however, potentially for the last time, get away with her life. Then Forrest was heading back. He met up with Vanya, who said that everything was ready, and as Forrest mentioned, wanting to go speak with Bear Bar. Vanya suggested they simply pack up and leave, and they start heading towards the meeting point, because they had also been given the message that the Hold Eater was only 2 days away from where they were supposed to meet. But with all the luggage, it was going to take longer than that for Forrest and Vanya and Pat to get to the same destination. So while they started trekking, Vanya handed Forrest a map of the Havenlands. But he can't read. Over on the Hold Eater, I don't remember what happened. I don't even know if anything actually happened.
Just shenanigans, I think.
What do
Yeah.
You stopped.
So
there was
much
a lot of shopping.
Oh,
We
yeah,
did a lot of
shopping.
shopping.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
We got things.
I was too distracted by my nose to remember, but now that my nose is no longer distracting me, my memory can function.
That's
Love when
good.
that happens.
Very good.
Yeah.
Because, they're interconnected.
Well,
Absolutely.
yeah, I mean, where else does the brain leak out of?
Yeah. It's like,
Mhm.
that was just me purging some trauma. Was me blowing my
Okay.
nose.
Wow, is that
That's
all those sneezes? Holy moly.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
what it is. heard it here
that's
first,
your
folks.
that's your body
Science.
compartmentalizing.
Ugh.
We
You
know,
what else?
science.
Sinus. Yes.
Ah.
How have we not gotten through the recap yet? What's going on?
Look, I think we're all very tired today.
We are actually.
Don't disagree with me, or you'll get disadvantage.
Oh no!
Shit.
Ah. Orb is just like, I have one emotion. This is my emotion. The emotion is tired. Sorry, I'm Here we go. I have reset.
You got this.
I got this.
I believe.
After doing some more shopping, doing some more trading, the crew aboard Hold Eater acquired several items, including the armor that hailed from Wormcrest. So while Tinker got to work examining the armor and also trying to fashion a pair of boots out of some material that they had bought, he was quite convinced that he could make something that would hide the footsteps of, I don't want to say friend, but his crewmate. I don't want to assume their relationship, people.
I'm gonna assume.
Trish Smotherborn. While he was working on that, Trish was practicing, as she's been doing throughout this trip, her various moves and techniques, trying to make sure she don't get sluggish with her rapier. And all the while, Mirelle has been slowly adjusting her features. But
I would have said the same.
Indeed. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Where we come back in today, I'm simply going to pose a question to the people while I drag you back to the current map.
Yes, thank you.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
What do you want to do?
Fast travel.
Keep changing my face
Do.
and keeping
Yes.
Forest updated on our location and putting half of our spell slots into the ship.
Yep.
Is there anything else that I forgot that could be detrimental to my health?
One thing, you also fed like a bunch of flotsam to Hold Eater.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, we
did.
definitely wanted like a gangplank or some sort of like
Yes.
rope ladder. I think that was the
Yeah.
first thing. I don't know how much we have.
Yes, and I've been studying up on boat.
Oh,
Just
really?
doing research.
I've
Well,
learned
she's
the
got-
She's
different.
got +1 in boat now.
I now know how to tell which side is starboard and port
Port?
on
Yeah,
a
that's,
ship.
that's pretty
Very
good.
good.
That's
Nice,
easy.
nice.
It
We like that.
was stupidly simple, and I
Yes.
hate that I didn't know.
Or,
Port is the side with the gangplank.
that's correct.
That's it, because that's
That's
where you
it.
make port.
That's right.
Which means, though, remember that it can be different on different vessels.
Ah.
Most ships these days are universally able to go port or starboard gangplanks, or gangways, they're now called.
Well, we're not modern day this world.
I think we
So
should have.
currently, your ship doesn't have port or starboard.
We should put it on the left because that's what Cuddly remembers.
Which
Probably
is
wants
Yeah,
to
port.
go left.
on the left.
Which
That
is the
is
port.
the port side, yeah.
Port, yeah. I
No,
I
you're
can't
making
function
it
if our
port
ship is
side by
on the left.
adding the gangway that way.
Yeah, yeah. Let's
'Cause
do
we are
that.
ye oldie times. Ye oldie times, yes.
The oldie time.
But I do know for a fact that there's what?
I said,
What?
but
I'm surrounded by children.
I've been so quiet. I just...
Yeah, well, we all know it's because you're suffering the loss of your hair.
It's true.
He's finally got air conditioning to his head, and he's
But
so-
let's still
Brain freeze.
before we get deep into D&D, let's still thank Aussie Devro for putting his hair on the line for
for
charity.
charity.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Guys are lucky. I rolled the D20. So
Yeah, we
The D20 said
considered
do it.
texting you when we hit the next milestone that you said before you left, but we
Yes.
didn't.
We didn't.
We didn't. Also, no one can tell, but I'm fidgeting while talking by zooming in and out on the map, and it's really nice for the brain.
Nah, it's messing with my eyeballs.
While the rest of you are traveling for the rest of the day aboard Hold Eater, Forest, a few hours later, you arrive where the Azure Horizons was parked previously. The first thing you realize as you approach the glade of the trees is that there's no distinct, taller than the rest, very odd-looking tree.
Oh, have they gone already?
They seem to have moved on.
But I needed to talk to the bear bar and get the thing back. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
I
See
rolled
him
a
in the
dice
grove,
and
I
you
guess.
lost.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
But I will say, make a perception check while you are where they were parked.
Perception. It's a 10.
It's a 10, and I'm rolling for Vanya.
But my
Vanya did
passive
not
is
get-
14, if that helps.
14 is still not enough.
Womp womp.
So you look around, you can definitely tell they've been here. This is where they were. But they have cleaned up around the area. And there's no real trace of where they would have gone. It's like they
presumably.
simply, yeah, it's very distinctly that it's just, yeah, gone. They probably went up. It's true.
Flying things tend to do that.
They do,
Mm.
unfortunately.
I guess we missed him.
Vanya mentioned, yeah. Vanya will say, yes, but we know where they're supposed to make camp.
Well, not exactly, but more or less.
I think we'll find them.
Probably. It's pretty big.
It's pretty big. As long as we find them before the dark comes, I think it's fine.
I think we'll be alright. We should probably press on.
All right. And so you press on. With all the luggage that you have, you are moving slightly slower. You are moving slightly slower.
I think
Temporarily.
we're like moving at my pace rather than Pat's pace.
Yes, but with the help of yes, no, that is with Vanya using her magic to also help speed things up. So you are at the 35 rather than a 30 walking pace.
I see. Okay.
So I'm just gonna do math.
Math. Do you love math?
Math.
Math.
If the thing will let me adjust the walk. Let me make walk faster.
No, not allowed.
Let me make walk faster. There, I found it.
Oh,
I can do
hold
I can
on.
do the walk fast. Holy shit. No. Wait. Is this no. Maybe. Maybe.
Standing by.
They've changed things. Is all I'll say.
That's always good to know.
Okay, so boop, there you go. That's how far you get by the end of today.
Oh, there you are.
Look
Cute.
at
You're
me
almost around the cluster
go.
of trees.
There you go, and I've already moved the ship today. So unless anyone has anything specific, we will jump to tomorrow.
No,
Just traveling
no.
now.
I think just assume we're doing that same stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty.
Until
chill.
otherwise told. Yeah.
Or
Pretty
unless
cool.
circumstances dictate otherwise.
Well, let's not get too hasty, Rohan. We don't need to roll any dice for.
I mean, if you want to roll dice.
Oh no! I wouldn't want to take
I
away
think we
from
just
the
win,
trouble.
right?
Okay.
GG, yeah, good job,
I want to do a
everyone.
sea battle
Well
right
done.
now. I don't feel like it's in our best interests.
Oh, hello, good morning.
Hi, yeah.
Good morning.
Yep.
Onward.
Yeah.
We're all good. We're happy to keep going.
Hello, world.
Okay. Hello,
Yeah.
world.
Hello.
So does anyone want to do anything specific today?
Nah,
Wish we were
normal.
even.
Just
Just
wanna keep-
spells and Keep on riding.
Spells.
Want to get the band back together, yo.
Yeah. I assume that's why we're fast traveling right
Yeah.
now.
Yes. How is my face looking, Josie? Not me.
Oh, you're so.
Okay. Wow. Thanks.
I was. No, I will say it looks blue, but it looks a bit flatter, a bit diminished blue. Like it's you're almost like you've been evening out the colors. But your ears now look like elven ears. Your hair is not so much glowing, but it's definitely like if you were in a very dark room, people would be like, wow, you're really glowing. But it's not like super obvious.
Okay, cool.
And then they'll be super awkward and be like, are you pregnant? I'm sorry.
No, she's pregante.
Actually, she's chudly, but you know, we just keep
Hi, Chudley.
Amazing. She's just gonna keep focusing. Like if she can't get the blue off everywhere, it's just the face and the hands that she's gonna focus on.
She's you're doing the essential first.
Yes. Essential.
I will
look
say,
a little bit frostbitten.
by the end of today, the 23rd of Gavintel, Hold Eater will get to the point where you feel like you're very, very, very close to shore. Like you will actually reach the shore early tomorrow morning.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
Cool.
While I will ask the forest, would you like to hustle?
You know that every day I'm hustling.
Every day you're hustling.
Oh my gosh.
That's wrong.
Oh dear.
I'm trying to. Why is it not telling me the truth?
Because it won't hustle.
It's not hustling. It's not hustling. Why are you not hustling? I'm trying. The game's lying to me. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to remember the actual rules for hustling or hurrying.
I got it.
I always
Just
forget
every
overland
action
travel
you
shit.
get, start fighting Vanya and just take a dash action every single time.
Here, travel pace. You can go fast, but you will. You can choose. There are multiple things you can do. You can attempt to go faster, but you will potentially run into trouble because you're not keeping your eye out for trouble. But you can also do what is called extended travel, which is you can push more than 8 hours per day, but you will all have to roll Constitution saving throws against exhaustion.
Exhaustion.
Yes.
Do we? Is the Gold Grove, from whatever information we have, is it known to be dangerous at all, or?
It is, considering the season, you would have learned, picked up enough. Vanya would have been making sure that she's well acknowledged, that it is where most animals seek refuge from the rain and later from the dark, which means it's currently teeming with wildlife.
Great. So it's probably just better to move quicker, honestly.
Okay, are you going through the Gold Grove or around it? Because I will count the Gold Grove itself like difficult terrain.
I mean, if that's the case, it's probably just about the same amount of time either way then, right?
Could be.
I mean, because just eyeballing the map, there's not that much angular difference. And if difficult terrain is like gonna slow us by half, then it's mathematically it's gonna be quicker to go around.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Not to mention that Josie did say there were creatures in the Gold Grove that got a little fighty.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
So you want to go around? You want to do a wide berth or
I mean,
just around the edge?
Nah, just around the edge. I don't
Okay.
care that much.
Are you hustling and speeding?
I told you, Josie, every day I'm hustling.
Okay. So we're gonna speed you up, which means I gotta do more maths.
Oh, maths.
I got a math.
Got a
What
math.
is? Oh no. Here we go. Here we go. What is then? 35. That's 3.5 miles times 1 1/3. They've just added more math into this. I don't want this. I'm gonna look at my own chart that I've made with blackjack and hookers.
I was waiting for
Hell
that.
yeah.
or he's just there. He just gets there.
I'm just,
you know?
yeah,
just
we
get-
just,
we
we
just
just get
we
there.
just get there.
Yeah.
We make great time. We find
Yeah.
like 5 magic items for the rest of the party along the
Oh, no,
way.
let's not.
and,
No, let's see. Now that's
and
awesome.
then we're there.
No, I think it's great. And then, like,
No, no,
nothing
no, no, no.
happens. Like, they don't run into
Okay.
any trouble.
None for
I mean,
me.
you
Like
know-
for
In
you
fact,
guys,
trouble runs
you know.
from them. That's what
Yeah.
I heard.
Okay, so you get to move today with things 60. But you can now choose if you want to extend your travel. But that will mean you'll be rolling con saves. So you can move 60 kilometers every day without risking con saves. The way it works is that you get a DC of 10 plus the amount of hours you extend the travel.
Okay. Yeah. That's not bad.
I'm reading up on the 2024 rules. That's how they've written it
Cool.
out. It's a
Okay.
nice, clean formula, I feel.
So how
But
far
it
do
will
I
be
get
all
per
of you
hour?
rolling con saves.
Yeah. How far do we get per
Currently-
hour?
You per hour.
Just so I can like
yeah.
visualize the
Uh,
trade-off.
Per hour, you get to move times. More math. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
what about
honestly
per minute?
no. I actually have that as well. But the issue
Okay.
is that I've written out. I've done myself a disservice. Various like tables in my graph formula. Some of them are imperial and some of them are
Oh,
metric.
Oh no!
Why
Why?
What have you done?
That way madness lies.
Oh, Josie.
Percy, I love you.
Well, I didn't expect this. So the thing is that I've used imperial because that's what the system uses.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
with the table that has days worth of travel, I have both imperial and metric. But the answer is 8
Mhm.
kilometers per hour.
Okay, cool. But like on the map wise, like
What's a kilometer?
On the map, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but that's
no,
this much.
No, we can't
I cannot see it.
Okay,
Wait.
it's less than the diameter of the token.
Oh, that's not
I
a lot.
believe.
So like,
Let me do it's it's about the diameter of the token.
the square around it.
No, the token itself.
Oh no.
But that's per hour. So if you were to say
Okay,
like 3
thank
hours,
God. I was about to say, what's the point of this then?
Yeah.
Okay.
no, because
Why
you
bother?
tell me how many hours you want to keep going
I
for.
mean, and it's just a roll for one level of exhaustion, right?
Yes, but all of you will have to roll, like
Yeah,
Pat and
yeah,
Bonnie
yeah.
as well.
And just to remind me, with a level of exhaustion,
The first level,
for-
I do believe, gives you disadvantage on ability check or like skill checks specifically.
Speed reduced by a number of feet equal to 5 times your exhaustion level. Okay. Oh, so that's
Oh,
like
is
nothing.
that the new one? Is that how
apparently.
they've done it in
I was just looking at
the-
D&D Beyond exhaustion.
Yeah, well, I think that's 2024, because in the 2014, the first level just says disadvantage on ability checks, and then second level is speed halved.
Yeah. So now it's just like, I think they just like, it affects everything, but it's multiplied by the exhaustion level.
Yeah. It's
Um,
cumulative.
Cumulative. All right,
It's
so
cumulonimbus.
if it's for one exhaustion level, no matter how many hours we go, then
You
it makes
still
sense
only
just
get
to like,
one level of
yeah, then it makes
exhaustion.
sense just to like fucking go balls to the wall
Yeah?
for one day, and then like,
Yeah.
oh no, we're gonna fail, but like we've made the
And
most
it
of it at
doesn't
least.
say that there's an upper limit to how far you can extend it. It's just how hard you want to make that DC, I guess.
We just don't stop. We just don't stop.
We run for 100 hours. We only get slightly
Yeah.
winded.
Yeah, we'll
We
just it's
simply
just a,
do not rest.
it's
Yeah.
just a
I will
DC
tell you, I will
110
put
check.
the max to 8 hours.
Boo.
Now, this is because that
I
you know-
guess that makes relatively sense, I suppose.
I'm
but
gonna,
yeah,
as
let's-
someone
let's-
who's actually had a walk that long. I
Oh
can
yeah,
tell you
yeah.
that.
Yeah, no, we'll
But yeah, I will
ball.
put the limit to 8 hours, like above the ordinary.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Let's do it.
You want to go for another 8?
We'll go the full 8 on day one.
That, like, because if you do extra 8, you essentially get double travel distance per day.
Hell yeah.
So you get there by the end of this day. But now I need you to make some saving throws.
Okay.
So
Or
it
one
looks like
save.
we're gonna
Actually,
have to...
sorry, one saving throw.
Can't say it.
Well, sorry, what was Ozzy saying?
I was gonna say so it looks like we're gonna have to wait 2.5 to 3 days. for
Yeah,
us
which means
to-
you can chill.
Cool.
You get to go on
Chill?
vacation.
We can look around. We can make sure this is a safe spot for a
Oh,
whole
that's so
leader.
close. Got a 17.
What did you get?
17. It's close.
That's a
oh, you know what? I can
fail.
push. I can
But
push.
you can push.
Yeah, I succeed.
Wow.
I will let you know that Vanya has a +5 actually. So,
What?
Oh shit.
and I mean, she could
don't even
technically
have
also
that
push.
much.
Yeah.
Why is Vanya
Uh,
hardier than I am? Why is
Because
everyone
she's got
harder?
a +2 from working hard in the forges her entire life. You know, I've given her stats based on what she's actually good at.
You know, some of us were just swimming in the ocean like a lot, so
She got a failure, but she's gonna push. As long as I don't roll a 1, she's good.
oh wait, I have a
think. Hold on.
+4. I was looking at the wrong thing.
I'll roll for Pat as well.
I
I
was looking
rolled
at
a
the straight.
3, so Vanya is just about safe as well.
no,
She
Pat's
got
Pat's a tired little guy.
Oh,
Oh, he's
Pat.
a tired little. Luckily, he only has to walk,
Yeah, it's true.
but he is a tight. He's also carrying basically an entire workshop on his back.
He's doing well.
He's got several
little potato.
anvils
He's
on
plodding
him.
along. He's doing all right.
He's just moving. He's just going.
Several
Uh,
and Orvilles.
But I will then skip us to the next day, and we are in fact not rolling for encounters right now because we want the party together.
Yes, and
Because
then you can try and
because
kill
this is
us.
our game, and we can just make it fun. You know,
We can-
we can just
Yeah.
play
look,
it our
look,
way.
Math
Yeah.
is fun. Math
What
is
if
fun.
we roll
We
for
like the math.
items though?
Just-
Oh yeah, you know the cool thing is that actually Mirel decides to drop those two jokers off and just to take off again.
What?
So I'm splitting the party.
What
once
the
more.
fuck? Oh, no.
Yeah,
Jesus.
as soon as the dragons are on shore, Mel's like, finally, I'm getting out of
I'm
here.
free.
Cold Eater, Plan B.
Yeah.
Back
Blow
to
this
the
popsicle
ocean.
stand.
Back to the ocean. No, here's what I'll say though. Honest answer to what Roju said. If you want to roll for potential money and magical items, you gotta make an encounter roll.
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to do it? Okay, roll a d20.
9.
Uneventful.
9.
Perfect.
You get
Probably
The
nothing.
illusion of choice.
I love it.
No, they're actually. I'm still following the rules that I set for encounters, and a 9 on this table means you just get a day where things trek along.
You
So
get
we
nothing.
always want 9, guys, okay? Listen to me, we're all on the same page.
No,
you want to
it's,
know
For
For
how
the next
the
2
table
days,
actually
we
works?
want a
You want to know
9.
how the table actually
it's
works?
re-rolled every session. Isn't it?
Like, does it have like 4 legs and some people sitting at it?
I think I gotta go poop.
No, come back. Come back.
No, a 9 is nothing. Well, if not nothing, you still have a wonderful day walking in the rain with a tired Pat.
Fantastic.
Love that. Patatino.
Patatino. Yes. But next day, we will start with forest walking. Are you hustling and bustling today as well?
Josie, every
Josie.
day I'm
Every
hustling.
day. Every single day. That means you get to move so fast. Nowhere near as fast as Pat could, though,
True.
but still fast.
You should just let him go, I think. Just be like, go to the shore and then meet him there.
Because you're hustling and bustling. I gotta roll a die real quick here. Okay. While you are hustling along the side of the woods, you hear a sound most familiar. The howling of wolves as dusk approaches.
Oh,
And through the auditory illusion that wolves have, and the breaking of the sound against the trees, you miscalculate the distance. And by the time the howling finally seems to stop, you realize that they have been trekking parallel to you just inside the woods for quite some time. And I won't have you roll, but you know that they are stalking you like prey. And so now I ask you, do you want to extend the travel? But I will move you the amount you've traveled so far this day.
oh. Do we want to extend the travel? I don't see why not. Maybe a little bit, maybe not as much. Maybe we do
Okay.
maybe we do a 4 hours
4 hours?
instead of the 8.
Okay. Okay.
Toss
You
this
keep
bad boy.
going.
Easy.
Easy peasy. I'm gonna move you the distance of 4 hours, which according to my brain is 32 kilometers.
Josie's so smart.
I picked
If I
4,
had to
so
do
it would
math
just be half.
like this,
you know.
I'd be stressing.
Yeah, I was actually called smart yesterday, and it made me quite happy. Like someone genuinely said I was a
I
smart.
genuinely just said you're so smart.
Yeah, well, I was making a connected anecdote. I wasn't
Okay.
disregarding what
Okay.
you said. I was adding to it.
Extra
You
smart.
won't get advantage.
I don't need advantage. I just need your approval. Gold
What
star.
about inspiration, though?
Favorite player, gold star. Favorite player.
I don't know. I signed a contract. I'm not allowed to have favorites.
Because we all know it's me.
Thank you.
I don't know
While
why.
I'm
but
not
my
allowed
eyes
to have
started
favorites,
twitching
I
last when you
definitely
said that.
am allowed to have my least favorites.
Oh, that's me.
I'm the
Oof.
favorite and least.
I think it changes from moment to moment. Like I think
Yeah.
you've all been there.
Well, what you're saying is you love us all equally, just
Mm.
depending on our day. is how you like
Yeah,
us.
I love you all equally on the grand scheme of things, but it is a graph that is constantly changing, but it averages out. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying statistically, I love you all equally. No, but I'm gonna roll some dice now for Vanya.
Roll
Vanya. Ooh, Vanya is gonna have to push, and she's gotta roll pretty good, or she will get tired.
Oh yeah, let me roll.
She
on the
rolled
for Pat.
poorly. She has 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh, Pat is a-okay.
Yes, that also means that Pat recovers from the exhaustion that he had.
Hilly.
But Vanya currently has 1 level of exhaustion. Just so you are aware, there we go. Boop. She is 1 exhausted, just like me. Now, as you travel along, as you keep going, you do realize that the wolves seem to find prey elsewhere. Maybe they were hoping that you were going to make camp as night fell. Maybe they found something else to go for. But next time you hear the howling, it is definitely further away, and thanks to the slight dark vision that you are awarded by the one frame and lens that you currently have equipped, you can tell that while there is movement inside the forest, it is not the wolf pack, and they are no longer tracking you.
It's movement inside the forest. Oh no!
Oh, parasites all along.
Oh gosh.
Chest burster, go.
Oh god.
I am going to ask my players aboard Hold Eater to describe what they do as they approach shore this day. And also remember that all of you have had the opportunity to do 2 stick conversations, but unfortunately, Josie has to retire to the restroom. So I will leave it up to the players to entertain you all, but also players, I will be watching.
That's fair.
Oh heck.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust us either.
So as we're coming close to shore, I would assume
The
at some
food is
point,
trapped. Oh no.
Tinker will be on top of the whole heater, like walking around the deck.
Tinker has locked himself in his room ever since he started working on your boots, and he refuses to come out.
Right. Okay.
He's
Fair enough.
accepted food through the little flap he made in the door. Strangely, the flap is in a different position on the door every time you approach the door.
I'm so
again,
not
Yeah.
like surprised by that. Yeah. Like, how is he doing this?
No idea. Well, she's gonna grab a chair then, and she's gonna grab one of the pieces of parchment and put Tinker's name on the chair, and she's gonna take it up to the top deck, and she's gonna start flying around, and she's gonna use the chair as a bit of like a spot to aim for. She's gonna try like a swooping technique on it.
Hang on, are you attacking a chair with Tinker's name?
You just needed like a visualization there. Okay.
She wanted something small, and
Okay,
you could
alright,
just figure
okay.
Tinker's the smallest, hardest thing to see.
Not really. He's bright red, has a massive backpack, is normally quite noisy.
Pretty difficult to miss, all things considered.
Yeah.
But as she sort of dives, she's not attacking as such. She's sort of slapping the chair with her tail as she goes past.
Oh, you're trying to tail whip this chair?
Trying to tail whip.
Trying to tail whip? Is it super effective?
Well, it does no damage, but it does lower down its attack on me. Not sure that that's the actual.
Yeah. No, I love it. I love it. It's genius.
That's what she's going to be doing for a little while. But at one point, you hear a big bang on top of the Hold Eater. She crashed.
What is going on?
She crashed.
Where'd you go?
He didn't even roll for it. He just went, yeah, you know what? I'm just going.
She just crashes.
She's gonna crash. Yeah, she's.
All right. Tinker's head pops out from the little stairwell. He opens the doors. Head comes out and goes, Would you all be quiet? Some of us are trying to work. And then the doors close again, and he disappears back underneath.
So disrespectful.
Mirel is just looking at the. I'm assuming he crashed on top of the cabin, or did you do it in the crow's nest?
No. It was so when you walk up the stairs, it would be on that deck. That she's
The deck.
sleeping. The deck.
Oh, you crashed on the deck. Okay.
Yeah.
Mirel has poked her head out, saw Tinker come up, yell somehow over Trish because she seems to be right there, and he's like, whatever, and makes her way over to you. Do you need a hand?
Yes.
You need Tinker spit.
And she gets up automatically, refreshed. Nah, I'm all good. I'm good. No, at all. As she limps towards the chair.
Are you sure? He was just up here. I can call him.
No, we can't interrupt this very important work. But my training seems to be fruitful, even though there's times I might slip, I guess.
Does the chair think so?
Which is still upright on the deck.
Yeah, it's still upright. It hasn't fallen
like-
over yet.
You've just been like nudging it with your tail every single time. Like surely it's moved like 5 feet by this time.
And she goes, but I think I've got this one. And she's gonna take like a running start, jumping off to in flight. But as she comes back, she's gonna use her breath weapon on it, decimating the chair.
But poor. Isn't that a cone? Don't they hit Whole Leader too?
She's swooping like.
Oh, so she's
It's-
just. I see. Well, we did not need
So it just like
Or
shatters the
chairs?
back of the chair and turns it into a stool.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It's all right. We did not need that
But
chair.
we're gonna need you to roll a hit. Sorry.
I can do. I was gonna be out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
What is the chair's AC?
Yeah. What?
It'll be like 10.
Yeah.
Surely not even. I don't know if this chair's going anywhere.
It'll be 10 and have like 0
wait,
hardness.
Does the breath weapon actually take like a save? In which case, what's the chair's
No.
reflex save?
So breath
That-
weapon. When you take an attack on your next turn,
Oh,
you
she's
replace-
back.
you know,
You can
We're
replace the
attacking
attack with a
Cone
breath
breath.
attack. Yeah.
Each creature must make a dex save.
Oh, a deck
Okay.
save.
Oh,
So
I
I
don't
don't
think
think a
the
chair
chairs
can
do
make a
dex
deck
saves. I think
save. So
Chairs automatically
This
fail
chair-
dex
Yeah.
saves.
Those extras, you don't even know.
Oh my god,
You don't
Josie
even
was
know.
watching the entire time.
I told you I was gonna.
I just wasn't looking at chat. That's my
you?
bad.
On my phone.
Oh my
I
god.
Oh.
know, I'm
I
sorry.
even
Oh, heck.
typed in chat.
I know you did.
womp womp.
My
That's
perception
a
I can roll
womp
very
womp
high.
on that attack roll.
But the chair is in fact blown to bits.
Nice.
It's true. The chair is blown to bits.
Ah, well,
Now Trish
we
no longer has a
didn't
chair at
need
the
that
table.
one. I'm sure we can make another.
She lands and she's very proud of herself now. She's collecting all the leftover timber. Well, at least this will be useful for Holdy here. But yeah, maybe I can do some more cool tricks like that in battle.
Such a goddamn princess, just like smashing valuable furniture, just being like, well, this is firewood now. We just find another off a tree, you know.
When you think about it, like that chair was actually made from Hold Eater. So really, you've just taken off like a barnacle or something, destroyed it, and then you're refeeding that barnacle to Hold Eater to then grow.
Yeah, but
another-
I feel Holdier wouldn't mind re-eating his own barnacle. You know, like he is a fish.
Yes.
I don't know that he's gonna mind. Like if he
Will
saw
he know
a
it's
friend,
his own flesh?
I mean,
I think the wood is more an armor or a skin than a flesh kind of a thing.
Yes, it would equate more to like a carapace.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, all
he's,
right.
it's like part of his little clamshell.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
yeah.
it's still part of him, but it is like it'll grow back.
It'll grow
Sort of
back.
deal. It's
Hmm.
it's not a big deal, but also the chair hasn't actually been a part of him for a very long time. because otherwise they would just be stuck to the ground and you can't move them.
Rude.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
The furniture's all just for show. We can't use it, actually. It's all
Sorry, guys.
Oh god, going to someone's home and they're like, you can't sit there. That's just,
You sit on that
you know,
couch, sorry.
Decorative
it's
chair.
like no, it's a decorative chair, and it's like, why?
You go to pull the chair out from the dining table, and it's like bolted to the ground. It's like-
Oh
It's
god.
fine.
But yeah, a couple last things Trish will do. She'll obviously feed the wood left over to Hold Eater. But she's gonna go try and find a book on who's sort of living around where we are about the docks, so she can then try and figure out what
I'm gonna ask
her
you to make.
what she needs to look like.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you to make a history check to see if you have that book still, and then Tinker, roll the poop check.
Let's go.
A 20, 30, 20.
A 20.
Nice.
I will say you have a book on some local, but it's more like almost like a traveler's guide,
Mm.
like a tourist guide to
Yep.
various places of the Emberlands.
A hitchhiker's guide.
Oh.
If only.
Like a
If
guide
only.
to the Gold Grove. But it doesn't really contain much information about Garnheim, except it's sort of like you've got a bunch of Yelp reviews in book format, and it just says that it's very mediocre. They don't put in anything extra for tourists. They don't do anything particular. They don't seem to like people coming through unnecessarily.
You know what else the book is like?
Poop.
Poop. There's no poop in that.
Yeah.
No poop.
No
Oh,
poop.
shit,
No.
it's safe.
So
It's safe.
Chris can't find anything of what they generally will look like around in these parts. They're not.
You would know that because you're in the Amberlands.
It will be Emberkin.
Mostly Emberkin.
Okay.
But also at this point, because you're on the Massing Coast, it is a rugged area. This is like basically where most of the Dishonored ships start their journeys and also end their journeys.
All right. She's gonna try and disguise herself as a bit of a rugged Emberkin. And she's gonna keep going to morale
Just
and go.
takes the Edge Lord scroller and just adds a little bit more. Like in
Turns it up a
character
couple of notches.
customization,
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like
Instead of having the buttons all the way up to the
The
shirt,
slider up a little bit. Yeah.
she goes to the scar section and she's like trying on a couple.
But we'll go to morale and go. Morale, do you think I would fit in here? And if you look at her, like her clothes are sort of dirty looking, but not really dirty.
I mean, I might if I had ever met the people.
That's fair.
Okay, that's fair.
What are you going for? Slightly dirty and tough?
Yeah, tough. I could be
You look
tough.
tough.
Yeah, I'm tough.
Oh, one more scar.
One more scar? Okay.
Yeah.
And like she will make it a pretty big scar.
Nice.
Now you're a bard. You need to think of a story for that one.
Oh, I have a plenty good story. It was my captain.
Oh shit.
I would never.
No, I mean our fake one.
Oh, the other one, yeah.
Drymouth.
Drive it.
Captain Drymouth.
I called
Speaking
him
of
wet mouth
Captain
one.
Drymouth, I'm gonna need you to make for Captain Drymouth. We have one piece of housekeeping.
Yes.
I believe I heard you having misunderstood the wording on your super tool.
Yeah.
You can change what tool it is freely. What takes 8 hours is changing which cantrip you can cast through it.
Correct. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
But I'm gonna need you, because you're an artificer, you are just proficient in any tool you decide
Oh,
to
yeah.
hold in your
Yep.
hand.
Yep.
So I'm gonna need you to make one intelligence throw with proficiency. an intelligence check with
Yep.
proficiency.
Yep.
This is to make up a schematic of the boots that you want
Yep.
to make. So let's start with that.
Okay. I'm just gonna-
I'm gonna put the DC for this as well at a 13, because you're not really making anything super intricate, and you are using natural fabrics. You're just figuring out how to make the boots do the thing you want them to.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want guidance? You coming out anytime soon?
Nope.
But it's June.
You have to.
You've only got tomorrow
Fine.
left. Today and tomorrow.
Screw you. You don't get guidance. I'll save my
Oh,
guidance for
God.
someone else.
All right. Rolling an intelligence check.
I mean, you could just make the all-purpose tool let you cast guidance on yourself.
That would be the ultimate fuck you, wouldn't it? Timur?
That's
Amazing.
literally what you can do.
Yeah.
You can make it use any cantrip for 8 hours.
Oh, dude, that's actually really clever.
Why don't you just
Oh
give
my
yourself
God.
That
guidance
is
inspiration then?
Actually,
can't
super
give us-
smart.
No,
You should just do that
I
instead
think-
because guidance is only 1d4.
No. If it was Pathfinder, though,
Yeah.
you could have. But this isn't
Yeah.
Pathfinder.
Yeah. So, Tinker will
Wow, you're acting like I've said that before.
No. I've never
Like
heard
you're
that before. in my
tired
life.
of me saying that.
Oh.
All right. Well, Tinker will pick up the all-purpose tool,
Hmm.
which was a fork, and then now he's
Right.
sort of hey, it says any tool.
Yeah.
So it was a fork, and then he sort of turns it into like leather cutters, kind of like some form of like for cutting
leather
material and
knife.
fabric. Yeah, leather knife. And then he starts going to town, seeing what's gonna
Casting
what's gonna
guidance on
happen.
himself?
And he's
Screw
sort of-
you!
He's talking to himself. I don't think he's going to realize he's casting guidance. I think he's again, Tinker's magic works through his manipulation of tools and whatnot. And, it just seems to work out for him. That's kind of how I envision his magic being. So
Oh, nice.
he's talking to himself. He's kind of
Oh,
guiding himself.
can I
Oh.
throw an idea out there for you?
Mhm.
Perhaps guidance being cast through the multi-tool is actually like a little laser pointer that extends and shines a guideline
so
for where you're going to
good.
cut.
I love that.
I like it.
I mean, could be. Or it's like one of those fancy new cars that have like lane adjustment.
Oh,
yeah.
So it just
Yeah.
prevents you from
Yeah.
cutting along.
Yeah.
At
Like,
some
it
point,
just
Tinker
swerves back.
realizes he needs to cut like the opposite direction, and he starts reversing the knife, and it starts going beep, 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 as it gets too close to something else.
The reverse sensors.
Anyway, I'm gonna roll this intelligence check, and then
And
we
you
will.
get to add proficiency.
Yes,
and
so-
guidance.
Yes, so
Oh, that's
then we'll
not bad.
add. Yes, so that's actually 19 once you add proficiency, and then we'll add the D4 for guidance.
Hell yeah.
So we'll go 22.
Okay. You feel like you've got a good design in mind and how to overlay the fabrics to get the effect.
Mhm.
Because, you were asked to make essentially rain boots that also disguise the footprints. And you get a really solid idea for how to make those boots function.
Excellent.
That was the first day. We're technically on the second day now, so I'm going to
Oh.
ask you to do another check. A
Yep.
dexterity check with proficiency.
Yep. So the dexterity check is because the all-purpose tool has become like a Swiss Army knife, and he keeps holding it the wrong way, and he keeps stabbing him and poking him, and so it's a dexterity check to make sure he doesn't like do more harm to himself.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
When you come back out from meal time.
Ooh, so
Oh no! What if
yeah.
you're not invited? Oh no!
I mean, a natural one kind of just overrides everything there. Ooh.
Darn.
Great.
Oh no! If only you came out for some bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I guess you
technically-
still get to add your bonuses and your
Yeah,
other
so-
things.
Do you want to push?
I think as rules go, it's only an auto fail, like in combat, I
Yeah.
believe, if we want to be
Alright.
sticklers.
Well,
So
let's
add up all your modifiers and see
Alright,
where we get.
So we'll add proficiency. So that makes it an 8. Okay, first of
Mhm,
all, and then we'll
mhm.
add
Uh,
the guidance, and I'll chuck another D4 on there for a push. So we're gonna roll
oh
2
shit,
D4s.
he's just going.
I think you can be. This can be salvageable.
Yeah,
we made
unless
it-
he rolled,
You know what? You got.
but he rolled
What,
kind of
11?
poorly.
Yeah, we made it to an 11.
Hey,
It's
you're
not
over
bad.
10. You know, that's
Over
Over
10.
10,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I will say I did point out the DC was 13 before
Yeah.
the dice started rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
did,
you
did.
actually end up with a bunch of wasted fabric.
Damn it! That was really
And I'll
expensive
say,
fabric
if you-
too.
Yeah, if you get 2 more failures like this,
Yeah.
you're simply out of material.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's understandable.
what's the chance you're going to roll another 2 ones?
Oh,
Okay,
shut up.
Okay, Mister. That's it. Oh,
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we need one moment like that every campaign, I guess.
Do you want me to roll
But
again now?
you'll
Or
have,
wait
to
till
wait,
it-
you'll have to wait until tomorrow.
Yep.
But I want to ask
Mm.
the troop, as Hold Eater approaches the shore early morning, there is nowhere that Hold Eater can get all the way up to shore.
Mhm.
You have to sort of, if you want to go to land, you have to disembark Holy Eater quite a distance away from shore. Because it is rocky and it is, I don't know what the English word for it is. Oh, wait, of course I do. I know English. It is shallow. Like, it is what, I don't know if you call it that in English, but long, shallow.
Hmm.
Mm.
But also very rocky. It's not like sandy or anything like that. So it's,
Hell, if Trish was to look how
risk
far it is,
yeah.
how
say-
long would it take to, say, fly there?
For Trish, not long enough. Not long at all. Like, not even a minute if you're just flying.
Not even a minute.
No, it's just that, like, for the purposes of a boat, it's quite far away.
Trish will say, I could just make everyone fly over. I fly, you guys fly, we'll be there without getting wet.
Oh, I do not mind the wet.
You're
I
also
just
standing in the
want to-
rain still.
Yeah. I just want to
Never
check
forget.
something. And I'm gonna hop in the ocean, and I'm gonna do
Fish things.
fish things. I'm gonna
Okay.
commune with nature.
Spend those sork points.
I do want to. I want to.
Break free.
I want to break free.
I do. I actually want to sort of, because I know I can get the water, but I actually want to get as much up onto land as I can and see like
Ooh, unfortunately, your
only
commune with
water.
nature specifies only
specifically
water.
All right, that's fine.
It's
I would
special.
like to. It's very special, isn't it? I want to know where is a really good. Like, are there any other places up the coast that might be a little safer for Hold Eater to be? Like, to the knowledge of Morel and what she's looked at on the map, this looks like the best little inlet. But she's also very aware that this is the Massing Coast and this is where a lot of the ships come by. She's just looking for the best spot to protect from like storms and people.
Within the distance you can reach with feeling the water, like letting your senses extend throughout the sea itself. There is no good place nearby. I will say you get the sense that keeping Hold Eater within view is your best bet. But this area does not, to your knowledge, feel safe for Hold Eater. The rocky, the very rocky, sharp, like silt and stones at the bottom of the ocean here makes it easy for things to hide. if they're underwater, but also if Hold Eater gets pushed further towards shore, it'll easily be like beached, essentially scraped and damaged. So keeping Hold Eater within view and communication is probably your best bet, because you can still sense the numerous broken vessels, and they don't seem to have necessarily all been leviathans, but these big sea creatures that have died and decomposed underwater.
And that's quite a ways down, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's okay.
but that was one of your 3 questions. I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah, no, that was just the one. I guess. Oh, I guess we might as well look for some eye worms. Sure, influence from other planes of existence, with the knowledge that Tinker already has something on his hand.
Influence from other planes of
I've
Got
existence.
handworms.
You got handworms.
Handworms, yeah.
Like most pets get fleas. He has handworms.
Mm.
Yep.
Right here, and in the ocean, for quite a distance, as far as you can tell, there's no influence from other planes.
Oh, we love that. Okay. We love that. We love lack of eye worms. Amazing. And you know what? I will go prevalent. I'll go prevalent animals, because I just want to know like what fish are around to maybe like in the shallows specifically where I could go catch them.
There is an amount of sea life feeding on what beasts have been murdered here. And as you could tell, most of them were not leviathans. So in comparison to when you were in the Amber Lake, where you could just feel like there was a little bit of like that watered down leviathan almost permeating the whole lake, you don't get the same sensation here.
Okay.
This seems to have almost created a natural habitat for smaller fish, or like fish that feed on decaying animals. Even fish that you might normally be like, those should be far deeper down, are up here because of the amount of dead animals. Like usually when a big sea mammal or fish dies, it will sink. And usually because of their size, they live somewhere a lot deeper. But it's almost like here, things get forced towards shore and then they die in the shallows. And that has created more of those scavenger type fish life and crustaceans to live closer to shore. Look at Josie trying to make ecosystems.
I know, I love it. You know me. I love a good whale fall as much as the rest of us.
Hi, Mom. No. Yeah, that's your 3 questions.
Yes, that's my 3 questions. That is all I wanted to know. She will communicate to a Hold Eater that probably the safest place is not too close to shore, but also that she intends to not leave them there, and just to she intends to make the trip back and forth.
Close enough. It's right here in this little inlet. You are also close enough to, even if you made camp just inside the tree line, you could potentially still be able to see Hold Eater in the distance.
Yeah.
Keep a watchful eye.
Yes.
Keep your eyes open.
Yes.
What does the... And... Well, Trish has done her research. She has changed her disguise. Tinker is still in the ship. But do you all plan to disembark? I believe because Morel jumped in the water. Trish talked about flying. What is Tinker's plan?
Well, I think Trish would go down to Tinker after seeing Morel just jump in the water. And go, Tinker, Tinker.
A very angry face greets you as Tinker opens the door.
Oh no!
What is it?
Oh, we've arrived close to shore, and we're thinking about disembarking.
No. Is Forrest here yet?
No.
Then why would I leave the ship?
Point.
I mean, you have a point, but we.
All my stuff is here. Your
to
boots aren't done yet.
They're not. Oh, okay.
No, they're not.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tinker. You okay?
No, I'm not okay.
What?
I ruined half the fabric.
Well, how did you do that?
I made a mistake.
It's okay. Everyone makes mistakes.
I don't.
Well, you know. There.
Tinker, gets the head pat and sort of does the whole, flinches at it, and he's like,
Right. Well, to make sure I don't need to make another mistake, I need your feet.
Oh,
Get on the ground. I need your feet.
Oh,
she's laying down on the ground.
and for that, Tinker, it totally does not need the measurements of your feet because he stole one of your shoes earlier. But he then proceeds to spend the next 5 minutes poking and prodding your feet with various instruments, just to sort of get it, a bit, get some of that anger out. He's just, pokes it with something sharp 1 second, and then something ticklish the next second, and then just proceeds to spend 5 minutes just.
I think after 5 minutes, she would have had enough of this. She could clearly see that you're probably not doing anything. So.
At one point, a sopping wet Morel walks down the stairs going, "Have you seen Nope. Walks back up.
it takes one look at the two of them and is like,
No.
If you poke her foot right here, the toes on the other foot wiggle. It's actually quite silly.
Fascinating. She's already up the stairs.
That's enough. And she gets up.
All right, I think I got all I need. Thank you, Trish. I feel much better. And then he slams the door.
Morale, and she's walking. Morale.
What? So what? Is he coming or no?
He's not coming.
Do you want to have a look? See where we could set up camp once we meet Forrest.
Well, Tinker made a good point of all our stuff's on the ship. Why leave it? I'd still want to go look, don't get me wrong. But maybe we don't need to set up camp there when we can just come back to the ship. If it's not hard, I can make everyone fly back. Wouldn't take very long.
Well, can you make Patatino fly? Whatever they are?
Well, as long as they are, and quickly looking at the spell, as long as they're willing, yes.
Oh, all right. Well, we might as well. Look, I'm never going to say no to staying on a ship.
So I think we go look, make sure it's safe for them to get to us. Maybe even have something that could identify that we are here. So when they see it, they go, "Oh yeah," and then once we all meet up, we just fly back to the ship.
I'm assuming you're having this conversation kind of amongst the hallways and stuff, whatnot.
Yeah, probably halfway up the stairs, because you would have called and she would have begrudgingly come back down.
Tinker opens the door again and goes,
We've got that fancy stick. Just tell Forrest where we are, and that'll work, right?
Yes, we can do that. We're going ashore. Do you want something?
No.
and he retreats back in and closes the door.
Suspicious.
She waits for the door to click or to bang close. God, he's a bit grumpy today.
Easy, I had not noticed.
Little piece of paper slides out from underneath the door going, "No, I'm not."
See, no, he's not.
Are you going to swim over or are you going to want me to make you fly over?
I'll have a swim. I have a friend who wants, and a little squishy friend on her shoulder goes, I think I have a friend who wants to have a swim as well.
You want to race?
I think you will win, but all right.
All right. Awesome. And she's cracking all the bones in her
Because
back.
if I remember correctly, you get 60 feet of fly
That
speed.
depends. Are you flying through the spell or with your draconic wings?
I'm about to
Oh.
find out which one is faster.
The spell is
The
faster.
spell is a lot
Uh.
faster. So it'll be through the spell.
Even though you're using the spell, does your wings show up?
For her, yes.
What's your non-spell speed? Just
I think it's 30. Let me have a quick look. Jump flight. Flying speed equal to your walking speed, which is 30.
you would just not use the spell. I could have won. Damn.
But here's the thing, though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because Mirel, you could just steal the spell.
What do you?
I,
What? Wait.
I thought Cuddly had frozen there for a second. I was about to panic.
Sorry. No, I'm here. I'm here.
It didn't
I'm
freeze.
here.
Her brain
yeah, she froze
My
at
brain
IRL.
froze for sure.
I don't know. You're
I can't steal that.
I sent you a
can't.
message on Discord.
Helping me cheat.
I'm
Oh,
helping
worth
you
it.
on the exam. I
No
will.
one knows what
DM
Trish
doesn't
I
have any
will ask
favorites, chat.
though.
Oh, yes.
What level spell is fly?
Let me have a quick look.
Josie, this isn't gonna work
I
if
can
I can't remember what we
do-
discussed.
Why? At level 3.
At level 3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay, no, she wants to win so much. All right.
Okay, it's
Um,
gonna cost you 3 hit dice,
Ooh.
Me?
and you gotta make and then you gotta make a roll.
Nah. Nah. I don't. I might need those.
But you're
I
not
might
gonna
need
know.
those.
You're not gonna know which. Which thing Trish is gonna do, and she's gonna play it on hard that she's losing, right to the end. And she'll.
You know, what would Mirel do? Mirel's actually not. She's not that competitive, so she's not gonna actually steal any spells. Don't worry.
Okay.
She will have a swim. She will go fast. She will go her full speed. Yes.
Trish will be.
I will say though, even underwater here, because of the shallows and the rocks, you do have difficult terrain underwater currently.
Okay, well, she'll go her full speed until she hits the difficult terrain, and then she'll just go as fast as she can.
Mhm.
Unless she sees something shiny.
Unless she sees something shiny.
Ooh, we do like shiny.
Yeah.
No shiny.
Damn.
Aw.
Okay, that's fine.
But when you get to shore, Mirel, you get out of the water and Trish is already there. Just-
Amazing. I'm gonna shake myself off on her.
Oh, shit, like a dog?
Yeah.
You can't see.
Maybe
it.
just like one of those big like hair flips. Ah, so much better. As the
Eleanor
rain is
will
pouring down.
definitely- Yeah, Eleanor will definitely do like a whip crack with a tentacle and just shoot a bunch of droplets at Trish.
You can't see it, but she has a disapproval face on.
Ah, refreshing.
You also technically don't have your raincoat because Tinker has it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Trish is just realizing this afterwards. She's not cool. She's like, this is obviously normal rain. She's wet and it's not dirty, so she's like, this is not great, but it is what it is. Are we on a beach?
It is not so much a beach as a slight cliff's edge with grass. And even though it's been raining a lot, the grass, while in texture seems fresh, in coloration it's more like yellowish brown.
Hmm. So you wouldn't say muddy or overly dirty then. So
It is still very waterlogged, but not necessarily muddy. because of the proximity to the actual like cliffside and
You know what?
the rocky.
It takes 10 minutes. She's just gonna hover just above the ground.
Wow.
Nice.
She's just pretending she's walking on the ground, but
Yeah.
actually it's just above it.
Yeah.
She's like, no.
Wow.
Ah.
Okay. So now that you're on shore, what is the plan?
That's exactly what Trish is gonna say to Morel.
Oh, excellent. Morel is, well, she just wants to kind of look around, and obviously, since they've sort of decided to stay on the ship, she's not going to actually look for like a campsite, but just for cool stuff in the area. Whether or not there's any sort of people here that they need to be worried about, or if it's just animals, or if it's just a cool little beach with stuff on it.
Make a perception or survival check.
Trish is gonna help.
Okay. So you can roll either separately or Mirel gets advantage.
All right.
What would
What's
you
my
like to do?
investigation? I'm just gonna look. What's my
My survival was,
Right.
Well, now
Yeah.
Mirel's already rolled, so
I rolled one.
All right.
But not-
I will do investigation then.
Okay, excellent.
Investigation was not on the list.
Oh, wasn't it? I thought you
Perception.
said
Perception.
Huh.
I
I
said
will do
perception, survival.
medicine.
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna just sleight of hand.
Well, that one was better, so I feel like
Actually, if you look at it, it's the same roll.
Same roll.
Yeah.
You rolled the exact same.
Which, you know what? Oh well.
Mirel, as you look around, there's like a faint layer of mud on the ground. The trees look also have these like red, yellow, and brownish colorations to them. Some leaves have started falling off, but even the tree trunks have like a slightly more yellow tint rather than browns or gray. And looking the undergrowth as well, like all the ferns and various bushes, everything just looks very yellow.
Aptly named, I see.
Definitely so.
While you're doing that, Trish, you definitely first hear something, and as you twist your head to look, somewhere in the forest, in the Gold Grove, far enough for you, like it's too far for you to see any details, but you clock something large that's lumbering in the woods.
Trish will let Morel know there's a big thing over there. I don't really like the idea to go meet this big thing, but it could be Forest. Forest is big.
Actually, it looked bigger than Forest.
Oh,
Wow.
maybe
Well-
Forest has grown. Maybe Forest is in
You've seen,
is enlarged in space.
Forest be very
That's
big.
true. That's true.
Oh, yeah, it's true. I think if it was Forrest, he might call out.
Could be Patatino. No.
Little potato, but
But
huge.
big potato, you know?
Big little big potato.
Big little potato. Yeah. Okay. You know, well, we can probably figure this out now. And she takes out the stick and goes, Forrest, we have landed. And then she gives their location. Hope you're having a good time. Where are you?
So while this is happening, Forrest is currently like really jogging, and you've even taken on some of the load from Vanya, who is struggling
Dragging a
to
little
keep
bit.
up. Yeah.
I can carry a little more today. Oh, I got a message.
Stops every full forward movement.
Hello, Morel.
He's in
We're
your ear.
running probably a couple more days now. I think. Probably.
Vanya will tell you, unless this gets worse, we'll be there, like maybe in 1 or 2 days.
I reckons maybe 1 or 2 days.
He sounds like he's running. He's definitely running. You don't have to run.
See you soon.
And he's just going. He's full Terminator.
He's, yeah.
Dun, dun,
All
dun.
right, well, it is not forest.
All right. Okay. Do you want
Forgot to add the
inves-
jingle, 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 jingle.
do we want to investigate what it is, or do we want to wait for Forrest and everyone?
Well, if we have a look now, we
We
could
scout
warn them
them.
of potential danger when they're coming.
Yeah, we can scout it out. We could
But-
be like oh, what are they in my books? Sort of like undercover spies, and
Maybe. I don't want to be a hero.
no. The spies are like anti-heroes. They generally help, but they don't.
Generally, I don't.
What?
So Trish. So Trish is a spy.
Now you said
She's only read the one spy book.
Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense.
It all
Wait,
checks
this
out.
is up a cliff and then this forest starts, or
Yeah, there's like a couple of meters between the actual like small cliff edge. I say cliff edge, but from where this little inlet is, it's more like when you try to get out of a swimming pool.
Oh, okay.
So it's like when you're standing, you just have to do like a small little hop up,
Okay,
but
so
it
it's not
is
like
like a rocky edge still. It's not a beach that goes down. It's more like a very clear like edge.
okay. And how far away is this thing?
That thing was like inside the actual woods, like inside the gold grove, like several lines of trees in.
Okay. Now that it's been pointed out to me, do I get to see if I can see it?
Oh,
I will say you, Trish points,
Uh-huh.
and you do see a large figure. You don't see any details, but you definitely see something tall moving among the trees.
It's Bigfoot.
That's what I'm
naturally,
thinking. Is this
naturally blurry.
Josie? Is this Bigfoot?
Honestly, hold on. Let me check something.
Josie, is this
Right.
Bigfoot?
While you're checking something, I will be right back. I'm so
No,
sorry.
not
I will
allowed.
be
No.
We're supposed to go on break.
Oh,
Yeah, all right.
okay.
We
It's
can wait.
Bigfoot.
break.
Go on break.
okay, break.
Are we?
Get outta
We're
here.
going on a quick break,
Is that
and
what's
then
happening?
when we come back, was it Bigfoot?
Was it big?
Bigfoot fan.
Never know.
We'll never.
We'll
never
never
know.
know. Look, they're looking too blurry. Can't
Mhm,
see.
mhm.
Rain in the eye.
I'm gonna take a
Please
photo.
do the
I have a low
Bigfoot has a
quality
natural
camera.
perception filter.
Like if only we knew if it was Bigfoot.
There's no way to know.
Stay
friends-
tuned.
Stay
So,
tuned.
BRB,
We'll be back.
we're going to
with
run
Big-
3 minutes of
Stay
ads, and then we'll be back with you. See you soon.
Excellent. Bye.
I'm ready.
We're
I'm ready.
ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm
We're
ready.
ready. We're ready, and we're
I'm
also
ready.
back.
Oh, we're back. Hi. We're ready.
Oh,
Hello.
we were not ready.
I've never been more ready in my life.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready and raring. Ready. And raring.
Okay. Was it Bigfoot? I'm
Was it?
No.
Was it Bigfoot? I don't know how to tell you this, but no, I believe it's actually got very tiny.
Potentially
Oh.
a Sasquatch then?
No, tinier feet. Like, never even heard of
Oh
like
my
that.
gosh.
Oh, it was a small foot.
Centipede.
Oh.
It's a giant centipede.
Oh.
It's a
No, they
chubby.
have so many legs.
They have lots of. Yeah, they actually definitely. They exclusively do leg day, I think.
But here's the thing. I will ask though, while we're coming back, welcome everyone.
Mhm.
We are Natural 30s. I'm
Yeah.
just supposed to the dungeon mistress, and I have friends. And yeah,
That's us.
we've got Weatherstorm. Say hello.
Hello.
We got Ozzy Devro. Say aloha.
Aloha.
We've got Cuddly Raptor. Say konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
We got Roju. Say hola.
Hola.
He poked the chat with his penis.
Oh my god. I forgot about that.
They fell for it again.
Sorry, I should have said hola.
Oh, shit.
Oh gosh.
Oh la la la. to touch my ding ding dong.
Okay, all right.
I am so
Touch
ready
my
for this.
tra-la-la.
now.
Was it Bigfoot?
Ooh.
I will say, currently,
Mhm.
the
Don't roll.
Bigfoot creature does not seem to have necessarily clocked the two of you,
Oh,
or is at
excellent.
least not facing your direction, as far as you can tell. But it is
Invisibility.
A distance. Oh shit, she invisible. So Mirel, with a quick little mirage-like effect, goes invisible.
Just in case, you understand.
Trish? What is happening? What is happening? We're playing the quiet game or something?
I'm sorry, but it cut out her mic on my headphones.
Oh,
like,
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I
I thought everyone was just being
myself.
quiet. So
No.
I was like,
Oh no, no.
I
No,
wasn't even
no.
looking at the cameras. I was looking.
Don't worry,
at the map.
we heard you fine though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what did you say?
I said that Morel casts invisibility, and then just says to Trish, "You understand? Just in case, you understand.
She'll then follow suit with invisibility.
Just since it hasn't
Alright.
seemed to see us yet."
Yes.
All right.
So invisibility. Woo! Oh, hang on. I gotta check something.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Invisibility is a
concentration spell.
That
So
means no
what-
more fly.
Unless I do normal fly.
True.
I can do normal fly.
Instead of your deluxe fly.
But my only normal fly is only for a minute.
Yeah, no, just
Longer?
keep your fly on. It's
I thought you got
fine.
like 10 or something.
I want to rephrase that.
It's in the new one, but the new one doesn't have the gem dragons, so it's like
I mean,
Weird.
what's the GM rule on that?
the GM says
Follow your heart.
you can have 10 minutes of your special dragon normal fly.
You get to be special for 10 minutes.
Look, because
Yay.
I said when the rule set came out, I'm a-okay with doing a best of both worlds
That's true.
situation.
That's true.
All right. Yeah. So Trish will do her normal gem flying now, and she'll be casting
Really outrageous.
invisibility. So she's not leaving behind any footprints, and
Yeah.
she's invisible. Love it. And then I will talk to Morel in our minds.
Ooh. Okay.
We're being super sneaky.
We're so sneaky.
So sneaky. Okay, I want the two of you to make stealth checks as you're approaching this creature.
Whoa, I didn't say I was
Entity.
approaching. I just said I was.
Okay, are you not approaching? Are you not
I mean,
approaching?
are you approaching, Trish?
Trish is
I
making
mean, neither
all
of
the
you know
noise.
because you're both invisible.
I wouldn't know. I'd be.
No.
Each of you might just assume the
God,
other
okay,
one
I'm
is
just gonna
going
make a
forward.
stealth check anyway, because you know what? Why not?
Okay.
Trish is gonna push.
14.
So,
Okay.
what is it?
You
D4.
What'd you get? Oh, 11.
It is, in fact, a D4.
How many do I have in hit points? I could probably do 2 pushes, can't I?
You can't stack them.
I can.
No.
The pushes.
No.
Oh.
No, stacky.
No lemon pledge.
Oh, that makes it to a 12.
Okay,
I got 14.
you got a 14.
But I'm not
So
going to
what
push.
is the plan?
Yeah.
You are invisible. One of you
Um,
flying.
Yeah. And it's like right there. I guess.
You say it right there, but it is like 40 feet inside the forest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like I've met a giant jelly cube that could move that far, so nothing is safe anymore. I don't trust anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually don't want to go towards it. I just want to sort of observe it. If I lose
Okay.
sight of it, I might go to 30 feet.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Okay.
What is Meryl doing? No, Trish. What is Trish doing?
Trish is probably gonna try and fly. Like, would this thing be taller than the trees?
No,
Ah,
but it is taller than Trish herself.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 15.
15.
'Cause I pushed.
perception.
I pushed.
See, Trish would probably get up to like 35 feet.
Okay, so you're just getting a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Now you're just like parallel with the first row of trees, essentially.
Mm.
Okay, you can also make a perception check.
Perception.
Perception.
Make that a good old 12.
Nice.
A good old 12. The two of you look, and you see this. You don't see any particular like discerning features more than the fact that it's looks wet, muddy, and it seemed to have a slightly ruddy, reddish hue to it.
Is it walking on like all fours or is it upright like a people?
It looks to be bipedal.
Bipedal. Okay. Okay.
I will say with a 15, it's also looks very almost humanoid.
Okay.
So could still be Bigfoot.
Morello,
Always be Bigfoot.
Morello here in her head. Do we go closer?
And I can't send it back because we're both invisible.
Do you not have it normally?
I have telepathy, but I think I have to be able to see you.
Oh, I wonder if that's the case with
you
your.
can send telepathic creatures to any creature you see. Yeah, I
Whoa.
can't talk to you either.
You
Can't bring no brain speak.
No,
No.
The two of you go invisible and realize, wait a minute.
Yeah,
You know what? I'm just gonna do a stage whisper to you because she sent a message out, realized it did not hit the mark. There was no like red at the bottom of it, and
Not even
The
seen.
message could
not
not
even
be delivered.
Yeah, didn't even deliver. Yeah, so
An auto response. It was just like, sorry.
yeah.
Trish is currently out of.
The brain you have
Office right
dialed
now.
is not connected. Please check the number and try again.
And trying
Please check with your server.
yeah, so
So
she'll
then
just-
you go like, hello, and it's like, this is the amygdala speaking. Who is this?
Oh no! Oh no!
no. Yeah,
This is the amygdala speaking.
Trish.
Yes, but what is the plan?
I-
Stage whisper.
I think we should go.
Go closer. Okay.
Oh no, back to the ship.
Oh.
She already gone. Tell me she's already gone.
She's probably taken a couple steps like forward as she's probably
Flying.
heard the end of it. Well, she a couple feet.
Flying steps.
Yeah, flying steps.
Flaps, I think, though.
Maybe we just regroup and tell Forrest to keep an eye out.
Does it look dangerous though?
It looks big.
Big doesn't mean dangerous.
Where I come from, big eats small. You understand?
Yes, but Forest is big
There's
and
always a bigger
Tinker is small. Forest is yet to eat Tinker.
Look, the logic track.
You know, the
Yet
logic is
to.
there.
I know
Yet
it tracks,
to.
but it's not.
Well,
A lot
You
of
want to
things
have
would
a-
eat Tinker if they could.
do you want to have a closer look since you're probably still flying?
Yeah, I'm always flying.
All right. Well, I am not so confident on the ground.
Trish flies to 30 feet.
You're getting closer.
She tries to peek a little bit more, see what she can see.
Okay, you can make another perception check.
16.
16.
Better.
Better than a 15.
Okay. Well, I got a lot from that, so.
I might.
Roll initiative.
Oh no!
I'm gonna.
It throws a whole ass tree at you.
Dude, I mean, it would serve us right.
You hear inside your mind, Trish,
Uh-oh.
words or just sounds, like some strange, it almost sounds like oppressive darkness and pain. Like if sounds could be emotional or visceral, it's just, it might be a language, but it might also be something horrifyingly wrong.
Okay.
And as you hear that, you see that 2 red dots through the woods are just glaring right at you.
You have never seen Trish fly so fast.
No,
You
she's
can't see
invisible.
She's just right. I haven't seen it.
You have never seen Trish, full stop.
as she goes past Morel, some rain stops all of a sudden, and then it happens at close as she flies straight over you.
Oh. Is she gonna say anything?
She's like, run. That's all.
What do you mean, run? Okay, I guess we're flapping our way back to the sea.
Yeah,
You just
We're booking
What?
it.
Trish is going straight back to the ship. She's out. She's gone.
okay.
I don't love that. I don't love it.
You don't love it?
No, I don't love it.
What's Meryl doing? When she's not loving it.
Well, I mean, she's running, but I don't love that Bigfoot is depressed.
No.
Or an eldritch horror.
Or no, yeah, I think that's
Porque no los dos.
a depressed
little
eldritch
depressed.
horror. Is that not like the end of the world as we know it or something?
I don't know.
All I
And
know,
yeah.
Trish does not want to talk about it. Oh my-
Okay, Trish doesn't want to talk about it. Okay, but Morel wants to talk about it because you literally flew over my head and said "run," and
Yeah.
and then me and my octopus want to have words. It's actually I just want to have words. The octopus just wants to have.
Do you guys fly all the way back to the ship?
I swim.
Yeah, Trish is flying back. She would be on top of the ship, waiting for Morel.
Invisible.
No, she's dropped it.
I'm assuming Tinker would hear the thud of Trish
Yeah.
landing.
Actually, I mean, I might beat you back since you're using.
Oh,
right?
oh!
The race.
I mean, I'll probably have a head start on
You
you.
do, yeah. No, that's right. And I have to
You
climb.
probably
Is it
catch
enough,
up pretty
though?
quick.
But what both of you realize is that this red, large, broad-shouldered creature is now standing right by the edge of the woods on shore, looking at the ship, before turning its back and walking into the gold grove.
Should we have said hello?
Um,
Why did you say run?
she gestures.
Yeah,
She's prejudiced, I see.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Well, I know it was large and it was hairy, right? That's what we.
No,
Busy?
I never said Harry.
Oh no, no, Harry. It was large and it was
It
walking on 2 legs.
It was in my head. It was a noise. It was suffering, pain, sadness. But it wasn't words. It's like it was an emotion.
Should we not go help?
Well, when I saw these red eyes look at me, directly at me, I didn't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. That's why I wanted to regroup. But
She means run.
oh, of course, that's but I think if we get close enough and quiet enough, you've got detect thoughts. I've got detect thoughts.
I don't have detect thoughts.
You don't have detect thoughts? I thought you could.
Wait, can I? I don't know what I don't know what I can do. Sometimes you do something and then I just learn it.
At this point, Tinker's heard like scuttling and thudding and voices, but
Yes,
he's sort of like
you would have heard
come
a
out of the,
cacophony.
and he's sort of like come out of the ship going,
What on earth are you? I thought you'd left. I thought I was finally going to get some peace and quiet to concentrate on these boots. What's going on?
Well-
Why are you back?
We came back.
We
Why?
looked around and we saw a gigantic thing in the forest.
And Trish said run, so I did. And now we're here.
To regroup, to think of a plan, so we don't get ourselves killed.
How big are we talking?
Trish, I wonder how long it's been. How long has it been? Has Trish got a little bit of flight left? She would go up to
yeah.
the height of.
I mean, it's similar to when Forrest decides to get big,
Yeah,
Hmm.
Trish would fly to that sort of height and go.
but it was a lot. It was like very much upper body, very broad shoulders, and large trunk-like arms. Trunk-like arms.
Last time you
Right.
said junk like legs, we had a bad time. I had a bad time in particular.
So look,
But you didn't die.
I wanted to go help Tinker because it's sort of had like an emotion, like in my head.
Whoa, hold on. Are you telling me you looked inside someone's head again without
No,
their permission?
No, they looked into mine without my permission.
Oh, so how does that make you feel? Violated?
I ran, so obviously
Oh,
scared.
you ran when someone peeked inside your head at your thoughts.
Well, not from that alone. It was also the visual of red eyes staring at me.
Oh, there are so many people in this world with red eyes. You can't be eyesist or something like that. What do you... Now, did you at least ask? Say hello, shout out?
No, we weren't sure on how dangerous it was. And
Then
I,
you shoot it with a giant cannon.
well, I don't think that's the first step because it was like suffering, sad. It was really somber emotions I was getting through my head.
Why is that our problem then?
Well, I mean, you have a point.
I just love we've gone to somber when my description was oppressive darkness and pain.
Yeah.
that's why, like,
It just keeps tacking
We're,
on
like,
new
confused.
words.
No, but that's the thing.
What you were saying, so...
Trish is like,
No,
No,
I'm
what
just
we're
saying
doing
I'm
is-
loving the extrapolation,
Yeah.
the narrative telephone that you're
Yeah.
playing with
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
yeah,
Right, so you're saying there's something big, sad, and with red eyes in the forest.
evil red eyes.
Evil red eyes. Now, Morel,
I
are you
didn't say
hearing
evil,
this?
I just said red.
That's... What do you think, Morel?
Well, if it is in pain, we should help it.
Help it again. Okay, fine. Off the shore you go. Help it.
I
What
do like your sort of thing is.
Hold
it's
my
not really our problem.
She is going to hand you Eleonora.
But if it's in our way, then it is our problem.
If it will be in Forest's way.
Then we can make it not a problem then. And Tinker taps his backpack.
Do
Well-
you have time, Tinker, to come do this?
Well, I certainly can't concentrate with all this kerfuffle out here, can I?
You just don't want to miss out. And Mirel dives into the water without waiting for a response.
Tinker looks at
Um,
Trish and goes,
Well, she's not wrong. You said big,
Yes, I did say big.
sad, and angry, evil red eyes. That I kind of want to go, at least get some of it so I can have a look at it back in my room.
She sort of like stopped for
I
a
mean, you
second.
have an autopsy room, I guess.
I mean, not its initial
The
purpose,
question
but really.
then Tinker puts his arms up going,
All right, take me to shore.
Oh. No. You gotta say please.
Please take me to shore.
Okay. And she'll pick you up. By the braces of your backpack, though.
You get to shore, and after you've all landed, the sort of the timing of your flight is out.
And another flight, activate.
She's using yours.
She hates
No,
mud.
sure.
She hates being dirty.
Yeah.
She very much despises it. You want her to be useful?
What, make the boots that I'm already making for you?
All right.
As you're looking around, there are fresh footprints by the trees.
They big footprints.
They are. Hold on, I gotta have a look. I gotta have a look. Because the image I had up didn't show the feet specifically.
Oh,
So now I'm gonna have to look.
There's a lot of feet this episode.
You know what? They are pretty big.
Okay.
Pretty
all
big.
things considered. Yeah. I would describe them almost as you see thick taloned chicken feet prints.
Right.
What the
Well, if it is some kind of poultry, avian, I don't know, then we might be eating good tonight.
Shadow chicken.
So a sad
You
giant
see
chicken.
these three-pronged, like knobby, wide-toed taloned prints with 3 toes.
Everything I know about land predators is telling me not to go after this thing. But, hello, we came back.
Are you actually yelling that?
Yeah, I'm yelling it.
Demonic cassowary, we're here.
Away.
I'm gonna ask. Are you still invisible?
Oh no.
Because that lasts an hour.
Oh,
You can
Oh,
drop
nice.
it.
right.
You
I
would
thought it
then
lasted
drop
a
it.
minute.
I mean, it
No,
was kind of
hour.
looking straight at Trish, so I feel like it kind of knew.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Oh,
gonna
for
matter.
sure had eye contact with Trish while she was invisible.
Yeah, I don't know that it's gonna matter. No, I'd say she had actually dropped it because she got back to the ship. I will be fair on it.
Okay.
As you said that, Trish has flown backwards towards the sea a little.
Mean no harm.
Okay, all right.
Moonwalking away in the air.
I know it's not great to group up sometimes.
But Tinker, you see these footprints. You also see marks higher up on the nearby trees, on the actual
Oh no,
trunk of the tree.
I'm gonna get jumped on. It's fine.
We might be about to be clever girls.
Ah,
You can make a survival check if you want to check for try to discern more about these tracks.
Could or Tinker could make an investigation check with these new shiny spectacles.
oh.
Yeah, but then I'd have to ask, what are you investigating? Because this would just be looking at the footprint or the marks on the tree.
Yeah, but are these
You
marks like
think?
marks where it's like something's sort of like climbed, or is it just brushed past, and then he can
Okay.
investigate in the direction
Like
that it
some
looks like these marks are kind of like
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know, using his deduction
Oh,
and
wow.
his big brain.
Sorry, is Detective Tinker on the case?
Detective Tinker wants to be on the case,
Well,
but the
Detective
DM has
Tinker-
to...
I'm gonna make a deduction super soon. But Mirel, you rolled for survival.
yeah.
Okay, I did, and it was a 15.
You do see these what might be claw marks, but they are like single clawed.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Is it a Garchomp?
It's a gotcha.
Okay, because when you just said it was bipedal, to be fair, you didn't say it was humanoid.
I said it was almost humanoid.
Almost
I did say it
humanoid.
was almost humanoid. But yeah, you do see as you look at these claw marks,
Huh.
it looks like, I would say from Merrill with a 15, similar to what it would look like perhaps when a crawfish or a crab makes marks on something. It's gripped. And Tinker makes the astute deduction that he is too short to see the claw marks properly with his monocle. Because they are, in
Damn
fact, almost 9 feet above the ground.
Oh no.
Womp womp.
But it is a solid deduction.
He's
I'm going to
deduced
make
that it's
another
at least
deduction,
9
Tinker.
foot tall.
It's like there's no way
Or
for him
can
to get up
reach at least
forward
9
to
feet.
fall
Yeah.
down either.
Okay.
Ha ha ha. Now, if you're both done making short jokes,
No, I'm going to make another deduction. Just maybe step back, and I will, just maybe assume it's up there.
Are you looking around?
Yeah, to see
Make
if
a
it's
perception
up.
check.
Oh, thanks.
While Morella's doing that, I would like to prep my cannon.
Oh, it's just an 11. I'm gonna die today. Oh, because I yelled into the woods. Worth it.
Actually, as you look into the woods, you don't get a super clear view of any more markings. Maybe these were intentionally left for you, or maybe it's. But you also see it's a dense underbrush, and there's been a lot of animal movement here, and you just can't pick up what is actually fresh because you're not super well versed in terrestrial foliage. Not your thing.
I'm like, that's a plant. That one's probably
That's
a
a
tree.
plant.
Excellent.
That's a tree. Yeah,
That's a tree.
you got it.
Nailed it.
You did. Yeah. Because fish aren't ranked by their prowess of tree climbing,
No.
as a famous person once said.
Yes. No. All right. I don't see it.
right? So now you're telling me it doesn't exist.
Oh no, it exists. Just not here at the present moment.
Hello, big scary monster thing.
I don't call
Where
him
are you?
scary. What if it? So, all right. Cloud feet, cloud hands, and she kind of does a little pincer.
So it's a crab.
I don't think so.
Trish, where are you? Do you see anything?
You look behind you, and Trish definitely cannot. But you can see her. She's actually
The one who's in the air, the one who has the best vantage point, is behind us.
no. But you actually see her. She's thinking a fair amount on what she wants to do. She comes down a little bit closer to you, Tinker, and goes, Tinker, what if I just put you on one of those branches up there in the tree tops?
Then how would I get down?
You got those springy boots?
Didn't you take those apart to
No,
upgrade
because-
your crossbow?
Featherfall.
No, he actually took them off to attune to the all-purpose tool.
Oh,
But they weren't
mean-
attunement.
Oh, weren't they?
No,
No.
they weren't magical. Those
Which
were
is
just
he is still wearing
mechanical.
them then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's still wearing them then. But no, he's definitely.
Look, I don't have to go up there. You're already up there. Just
I won't be able to see anything on the top. It's too dense. I would have to get closer.
there's nothing here. You both, I don't know, hallucinated on something.
Trish just flies in.
Okay.
Don't roll that.
So she's the first one to flee when she sees something. She's also the first one to go into something.
Josie
Yeah,
keeps looking at dice, and I don't like it.
I'm just,
She would go
He's waiting for us.
2 tree trunks in. Like, so the first row.
2 tree
So the second-
trunks in. Okay,
Yep,
and then
that's cool.
are you having
That's
a look around?
She is going to look around, yes.
Yeah, make a perception or survival check.
Perception.
Okay.
12.
12. You don't see it anywhere.
How far would it be to this opening where it would be? Like, from me to where it was? in
Which
this-
opening?
Oh, wasn't it in like a little area that I was walking
Nope.
around?
No, it was
It,
like
it was just among the
T-posing
trees.
right
Oh,
at the
Yeah, it was
end
just
of the
T-posing
trees.
among the trees. It was just loading in. It was like, it wasn't even like fully loaded in yet.
Oh no. Didn't even have all the layers on. It was like checkered.
Yeah.
Okay.
without. So Trish is gonna take another slight step forward,
Another
And-
flight step forward.
and she's gonna use a spell.
Okay, what spell?
It is Dissonant Whispers.
Don't you need to have a proper target?
Let's see. A whisper melody that can that only one creature of your choice. Oh, you gotta choose its person. Dang it! I thought it was like a, out thing. But okay, never mind. Don't worry about that. That plan has failed.
I will say though, how high up in the air are you?
No, I mean she would be pretty high, like probably whatever the tree, like where the undergrowth would be. She would be like up against that as much as she could.
Okay, hold on. I gotta do a think.
Norel, if this thing doesn't appear, I want to go back.
We could just go back. It is fine. I just
Kind of bored. I just
The two of you suddenly hear a bunch of branches breaking as Trish, you start falling out of the air.
Falling.
Oh,
now that's
Yep.
more like it.
Your flight suddenly disappears.
I don't
All of
like
a sudden,
that.
Your fly spell is just gone. Like you don't. Not that you lose concentration. It's just gone. Like it's not there anymore.
Can
Tinker,
she
do
use a
something.
reaction to trying to grab on to something on the way down?
Sure. Make an acrobatics check.
Is Trish within 60 feet of Tinker?
Yes.
I would like to throw one of Tinker's Featherfall vials at Trish.
Okay. Sure.
All right, she's still gonna grab onto something because she's freaking out.
Yep.
Mhm.
Make an acrobatics check.
17.
17. You manage to grab onto a branch just as a vial cracks against your leg, and you just feel yourself a little bit lighter for a moment.
Thanks, Tinker. And
It wasn't meant to do
However,
that.
because I don't remember how you described it to her.
no, that's I was like, it actually had the Featherfall effect rather than like the cushioning foam. It's like,
That's weird.
Yeah. However, because you grabbed onto the branch, you're now hanging 25 feet in the air, and because you're no longer falling, the feather fall effect dissipates.
hold on!
I'm sorry. That'll make the rules.
That's funny.
Because you're no longer falling, the feather fall loses its effect.
Amazing.
but you said it hit me after I grabbed the branch.
Yeah.
If the creature
so-
lands before the spell ends, it takes no falling damage. So, and then it doesn't say it can land, and the spell ends for that creature. So yes, once the creature lands,
But she's no longer falling.
so it's gone.
Oh.
That was
Well,
I-
I'm giving her
very
another.
nice.
I mean,
He gets one.
let's just think about it. All natural reactions that took place was valid. So it was just unfortunate
So
consequences.
currently,
Okay.
Trish is holding onto a branch,
Dangling.
hanging from this almost like golden oak,
Ah,
like a branch sticking out. It is currently holding your weight, but there looks like a 25 free fall drop down to the ground.
She is trying to guess on how much damage she's gonna take. from
Oh,
this.
come on. Trish, let go.
Okay, and she just look. She's let go.
Go.
And then Tinker throws another
Lets her
vial.
fall.
Yeah, Tinker lets her fall just like a fraction of a second longer than he
and he
than
needed to.
He really
Oh,
needs
wait!
to.
You let her fall for a fraction?
A split
Okay.
second.
Okay.
Like a
hold on. I actually gotta check something real quick.
It's
I'm
like-
gonna need.
It's like he
No, no,
pulls
no.
the pin of
I'm
the
gonna
grenade
need.
and
I'm gonna
then
need
stops.
Mirel and Tinker to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh no! Oh,
God.
she had to grab. The
As
wrench.
all of a sudden,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you start feeling a little bit wibbly wobbly,
Oh.
foggy. In your
Absolutely
head.
not. I'm pushing.
No, Tinker's fully under the effects of whatever's happening.
That's
I got a 19.
You got a 19. A
I
19
refuse.
is a success.
Oh my
I
god.
I got a natural
So
one.
Let's see. Let's see.
yeah. How's a 5?
Okay, so you feel this magical effect try, Mirel, to not necessarily take control of your mind, but more make you lose control of your own mind.
No, I don't like it.
And Tinker, you are like just factually unable to take reactions for the time being.
Yeah.
As and I'm gonna need you instead to make a D10 roll, as you are currently under the confusion spell.
Let's go. Let's.
This is a
himself in
bad
his
time to
confusion.
drop.
he might hurt himself in his confusion. It's
I
true.
rolled 10.
A 10.
Oh.
You can act freely, but you cannot take bonus actions or reactions.
Why ever would we need bonus actions
Well,
or reactions,
I
Josie?
threw the Featherfall spell as an action.
No, it's a reaction spell.
But okay.
However, listen.
Okay.
Look here and listen.
I'm
We
listening.
have
Okay.
something for this. We have something for
We
this.
do.
Yes.
We do have a homebrew mechanic.
We have a homebrew mechanic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We have a few homebrew mechanics.
we have a lot.
Okay.
Darcy can
Remember which
remember
one
a
might
couple at a
apply here?
time.
Do
There's-
you want to
there's
just
one
put your
of them.
mechanic thing open?
I don't open it every time. But
I do. Okay.
Okay.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh,
Waiting.
There's spell
You-
mastery.
Spell mastery. Yeah, of
It
course.
means that you can upcast it to alter its effect.
That's not on the
Upcast it.
yes.
So upcast it to.
So you would cast it at as a second level spell, but you can then alter it. So you could say, no, it's an action right now. So you can make within reason alterations by paying a higher cost, as Trish is currently falling.
But. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, Tinker.
Gotta be you, because I sure don't have
But
it.
also, I want to add
Oh.
Tinker, who is an intelligence-based person. You are currently feeling a loss of control of your faculties as part of this.
Okay, here's how it goes. So Tinker readies the throw, and in a small spark of Smarty Pants know-it-all, he goes, "I'm gonna wait a split second," and then he feels that effect starts to overtake him, and he goes, "Right, now's not the time for fun and games. Now's the time for saving Trish." But all that thought has happened. Maybe an extra split second has happened. So Trish is, I'm going to assume now, starting to think that Tinker's not throwing the
Oh,
potion.
Trish is now considering using Fly for herself.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
she- Yeah,
When that
she-
happens, that's when the vial smacks you again, and a nice little cushiony, protective layer of foam
Yep.
covers you.
So you do, Trish. You're just about to hit the ground when all of a sudden you're just softened landing. You are safe. Mirel, you still know that something just tried to befuddle your minds. And Tinker, I'm going to need you to make another D10.
Excellent. I
No,
love this.
I'm going to check if you get a saving throw, actually.
That would be nice. That would be handy.
Yes, you do.
Ooh, wisdom
Make
again.
a wisdom saving throw, yes.
13.
Okay.
13.
Failed. Roll a D10.
Excellent. I kind of wanted to stay confused. That's why we ain't pushing. 10 again.
10 again!
Oh my god.
Yeah. Tinker knows he's confused, and he doesn't know why, and that's what's confusing him.
Why am I? Hang on.
Yeah, you're still technically unable to take bonus actions or reactions, but
Yeah.
otherwise you are in control for the next 6 seconds.
So, Morel, to you, Tinker's babbling, but like he looks with it, but he's babbling, like incoherent.
I'm not going to
words.
lie. That was a little late. I thought she was going to hit the ground.
I thought I was
Are you
going to hit
alright?
the ground.
Tinker's just like replying, but in nonsense words.
Okay, Trish, come on, we're going.
And Trish is like walking back to you, Steve. And how muddy is the ground right now?
I mean, it's the underbrush. There's foliage, not only mud, you're getting like seeds, dead leaves, maybe a couple of spider webs, some bugs, like,
Oh,
all
she's
over your
getting
feet
the-
and the bottom of your
Yeah.
clothes.
She is finding a tree to climb. She's not liking that. She's nope,
Okay.
no. She's
I don't.
Okay, Tinker, roll a d10.
She's going back up and
Just going in.
Going back up the tree, she fell down. Yep.
Alright. Do I get the saving throw again, or is this?
You do get the saving throw again, that's true. And then I need a d10 if you fail. I'll let you know.
Oh, we so fucking fail.
Oh,
That's a
yeah,
fail.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even push.
Let's go!
Roll a d10.
Oh, it was almost a 10 again. It looks like a 10 on
An
my
eight?
screen. It's an
You
8.
hit me
Oh,
under
shit.
confusion. I'm.
Actually,
start it, I'll finish it.
I need you to make an attack roll against Morel.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
So Tinker doesn't have his crossbow out. He has his little grabby claw out.
yeah, you
so
gotta
he
smack.
He swings that grabby claw at
Does it-
Morel, which
I will
Does it
say,
say
as-
what he attacks with?
It just says takes an attack action with 1 melee attack. That's.
one melee attack.
A melee
Like-
attack. Okay, cool.
Alright, cool. So grabby
But I will say, as that is happening, maybe this is what causes you to make the attack roll hold. But you get that almost what Trish described to you. You feel that oppressive darkness. There's like pain, but like, and not really like if something is in pain, more like the word is pain.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's a glee hidden underneath, like like the sensation of a small epiphany.
Oh, pain is fun! And then Tinker swings that grabby claw at Morel
Roll for
and
damage.
blocks her.
Oh my god! I hit first. Thank you very much.
Oh, he hit. He
Yeah,
hit.
he hit for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
You got a
that's a
26 to hit. You're this. Ooh,
Alright.
he hits.
This claw just clocks you in the shins for 10 bludgeoning damage.
Oh god.
Oh,
He
Lord.
swings that
Jesus.
thing with full force.
So
No,
after-
we're not doing this.
After seeing that, Trish is gonna also clean her feet with her precipitation, and then she is going to use Dragon Fear.
Okay.
With that, any where is it? I'll just saw it before. More or less, here it is. Dragon
Okay.
Fear. You expend one of your breath weapon traits to roar, forcing each creature of your choice that can hear or see you, so that's me, 30 within 30 feet to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
On a failure, a target comes frightened of you for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
Okay. What is the DC?
DC 16.
16. What type of saving throw?
Wisdom.
Was that to Tinker as well?
No.
I was assuming you were hitting Tinker. Okay.
No, I'll get you back. Don't you worry.
I got a 16 exactly, but you all definitely hear like the scuffing, like something taking a half step backwards, like the movement of leaves and like the squelching of a foot against moss and damp earth. And looking at that direction, you do see like almost hidden, like the trees are in different sizes. It is not necessarily camouflaged, but obscured. But you do see in between the foliage some specks of red.
Trish will
Okay,
yell,
it's not funny anymore.
leave my
I would-
friends alone. I'm in your area. Come focus on me.
Hot dragons in your area.
I would like to use suggestion on Tinker.
Okay, well, Tinker actually gets a saving throw right now.
Oh,
first.
excellent.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do it anyway.
I just want, while this is happening, can we just get a little bit of a, like an intermission break of Forrest running? So we don't forget him.
Are you still pushing? Are you still booking it? Like,
I mean,
I'm
technically it's a
hustling.
new day.
I'm
He hasn't
hustling.
moved for the day. He hasn't
Yeah.
every day. Kelsey, don't you remember?
Every day. I'm
every
hustling.
day you're
Every day.
hustling. Okay,
Every
I just needed to
day.
make sure.
I'm just gonna check the actual distance.
Hustling,
I don't like that. Don't check distances. No.
Every day
No, no, no.
hustling.
Third. Move, damn you. Okay, so this is how far he's gonna get by the nightfall.
Cool.
But
So
he's not here
Oh.
yet.
So close, but
Okay.
yet
So
Hey.
close.
far
So
away.
close.
I'm
but
gonna
so
let-
far.
This guy have the Dragonborn, and I'll come back for Forest later. You guys can spend for yourself.
So I'm rolling that wisdom saving throw
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the
yeah.
confusion again,
Yeah, yeah.
Josie. Okay.
Yeah. It's you.
I
what?
save.
You save. You
Oh, that
snap
was-
out of confusion.
But not before you. Well, maybe right when you get the, and you hear a suggestion instead, and it says, "Tinker, you are going back to the ship, and you're thinking about what you did."
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
These are the droids you are looking for.
I am going back to the ship and thinking about what I've done.
He starts swimming.
Because he doesn't want to sell death sticks.
So wait, hang on. What do I, so what does this do?
You just have
to
to,
follow the suggestion.
as long as it doesn't hurt you. So, yeah.
But
Yep.
Yeah. So
Look, it'll be gone in 8 hours,
Tinker
but
turns around and starts heading towards the water.
and I can do nothing else. I must. That's my entire turn. I must.
That's your next 8 hours.
unless you're feeling better.
Yeah, so it breaks.
Oh, did you put the
once
proviso
fulfill.
on it? Because if you did, he's feeling better.
Yeah, I'll put a proviso in. Because I think she saw that you, like, sort of hit yourself, like, oh, what happened? And she did it anyway, just to make you walk to the end of the beach. And now she's putting in a proviso.
So Josie, will you allow the proviso, or
I can drop the spell. So,
Okay, I think dropping the spell is more accurate.
yeah.
But
So
otherwise, the suggestion spell is that you have to complete the suggestion for the spell to drop.
right? So Tinker takes a few steps towards the ship, and I'm assuming that's what triggers Morel to actually drop the spell.
Unless you're feeling better, and then the spell drops.
In which case, Tinker whirls around and goes,
I'm feeling great.
And then you see that Trish
Water.
is still like halfway clambering onto a tree. Actually, Trish, can I get an athletics check from you to hold
can-
onto the tree?
Definitely could get an athletics check on me.
Good.
As she
I wanna see you fall.
is.
How many
not
splinters
great.
did she get sliding down the tree?
Ooh.
Okay, you fall out of the tree. The slick trunk, you don't get any good purchase, because you get the combination of like you want to hold on, but the wet trunk, the bark scraping off, the various insects, the sap,
no.
it's just like all over your hands and feet now,
She
and you
lets
instinctively
out.
let go,
Yep,
and
she
you fall down to the ground.
blood curdling scream in the mud. She's sobbing now.
"Ah."
She's not moving, sobbing in a ball.
Okay, you are
Uh,
staying on the beach. I'm gonna have to go in and get her, but I think we all saw the thing now, so I'm just gonna be like a, don't.
Did we see the thing?
Well,
Well, Mirel has seen the thing, and you see it take a slow step towards your guys' direction.
Is it within
No.
120
It
feet?
starts pushing. It is within 120
Tinker
feet. it's
fires
true.
his cannon at it.
Okay, unfortunately, we're gonna have to roll initiative.
we were dancing around the initiative for so long.
You know, I might be so kind as to say that, you know what, Forrest, make a Constitution saving throw against a DC of, let's say, 15.
you
this
get
thing-
here in time?
Just burst through the brush.
You know
Come
what?
on,
I'll
let's go.
like.
Oh,
I don't
Okay.
want to have a fight for it.
You get here in time, but you do have a level of exhaustion.
I'll take it.
You'll take it.
This
amazing.
makes sense with Trish having a very low initiative right now.
Level 1
Oh,
exhaustion.
sorry. Did I even hold on, did I
Level
even
1.
roll?
I'm gonna you roll for Pat as well. I'm rolling for
My
Vanya.
bad.
Vanya is level 2 exhaustion now.
Oh, remember to add my
Oh.
+2.
Oh, that's true. Hold on. And
that
I said
makes
the
a
DC 15, right?
You did, yes.
I didn't
Hey.
roll my initiative. Whoopsies.
Oh no! Even with your wait.
Oh
I
my
can-
god.
Do I miss? No, she's still.
Yeah, I know.
She can push. She
Pat-
pushes.
Pat wouldn't
You
make
push it,
it with a
she's good.
push.
Pat didn't make it. Ah, sad. Vanya did make it, however. No, go away. So as you're running, Pat is falling behind, lugging all of the gear.
Yeah,
But
that's okay.
as you are just Terminator running, you and Vanya, you've heard the familiar blood-curdling scream of Trish getting dirty, and then you hear the impeccable sound of Trish backpack cannon firing.
Trish backpack cannon.
Tinker's backpack.
And you know what I meant to say.
Our fault for creating 2 draconic style characters with T
Really?
names that start with T.
Yeah. You've done this
I'm
to us.
I'm just
Vanya,
gonna, you know.
Double team it. Pat, catch up when you can.
Okay. And Vanya starts running, and we're just gonna. I'm moving things around on a battle map. Don't mind me.
Let's go. We haven't done a battle map for a while.
I'm excited. We haven't done a battle in
I can't even remember the last battle we had.
ages. Was it the troll?
Actually, Trish
No,
is
it's the
over by
wyvern thing.
tree. The
It's the
two
wyvern-
are over
yeah.
here.
I'm gonna
Right.
just quickly fill my water.
Yeah, that was only like
Okay.
1 or 2 rounds, and then we told them.
Yeah,
to
we
get
would
Do
just
you know
like
what
scared
this
it off.
also means? Do you know what
What?
this means?
Battle
What?
music? Oh yes! Oh my god, it's a good one too, guys. It's a banger.
Jesus. No,
It's a
turn
little
that
loud.
down. Holy crap.
Yep. Turn
Well,
down.
you can turn it down on your own.
I'm doing it.
You can turn down for what? I'm
For
turning it
this.
Oh, I missed this song. I'm not
Yes,
gonna lie. We
yeah,
should actually
yeah,
get into
we-
more fights, just so I
Yeah,
can
we
listen
should
to this.
absolutely get into more.
I don't mind. Look, I don't feel bad for this guy anymore.
No.
I was gonna be Mr. Nice Morel, but you know, no last
It-
name, of course. But
Yeah.
no. Trish said he was in pain. You know, I tried my best. Wait, where's this little?
I don't think
sucker?
it's in pain. I think it delights in causing pain.
Oh, look, it's the fucking. Well,
Oh, that's what it looks like.
I guess I
Oh,
should have
God.
known.
Yeah, let's have a little zoom in here.
It's a crab demon.
It's literally a crab demon.
It's literally a crab demon.
It kind of looks like a crab dragon to me, honestly.
I guess. Hold on.
You see, I will describe as it steps out of the woods, steps out from among the trees. It has 4 arms. A lower pair that looks like regular
Arms?
humanoid arms. And then higher up on wide shoulders, these almost like scorpion or crab-like pincer claws.
Okay,
It has
Tinker, those are
many
going to hurt.
spikes on its body. It's got an almost dragon-like head, but it's been pushed in, so it's somewhere between dragon-like and humanoid. And it definitely has its eyes trapped on Tinker. And now, everyone, if you wouldn't mind rolling some initiative.
Oh, but we already did.
Oh wait, I did, but
Oh. You want us to
I
roll
wasn't
again?
on the. Yeah, no, that's fair.
No, if you already did, that's good. Just tell me what you rolled.
Okay,
5.
a 6.
14.
That's good.
14. I was like, why does Vanya only have a +0, but she only has a +0? Force Barkley, I'm gonna ask that I might say that you share initiative with Vanya, considering circumstances.
What? But she rolled terrible.
Yes, but the two of you are rolling up to this together.
True. Okay, where
But
are
I
you?
get to hold on. Actually, I shouldn't have rolled. Hey, because I've got the.
Oh yeah,
thing where
you
I
got the
gotta-
thing. That's right.
That's why I'm saying
I gotta,
you're-
like-
I might have to default to you sharing with Vanya because
Oh.
of your feature.
Although, what if Patatino rolled better? 'Cause technically, because he's not a mount at the moment.
Patatino is so far behind right now.
I know, but he still gets initiative.
He's gonna come in like
Look,
that
I hear
rhino
what
at the
you're
end
saying.
of Jumanji.
It would
And
be a
I will
7.
Patatino is too far to take active part in this combat. But I will say though, as you've been doing every day, I love the hustle, but you're gonna have to. You're paired
Fine,
up
I
with
didn't want to
Vanya.
play D&D anyway.
Fine. What did this thing get? Yeah.
This thing.
Oh,
You want
fuck.
this thing?
I
I want to know what Morel got first.
I got a 6. I said it, but not loud enough. I'm happy to reroll.
I just
Let's see
can't.
if
No,
we
I
can
just
get it
can't
in there.
remember all the numbers. Give me a.
No,
teaser.
that's okay. I'm
Oh.
so happy to reroll.
It was 14.
You know.
You can't reroll. Mom said you're not
Oh.
allowed to. And
No.
Trish, Motherborn.
5.
5. Oh look. Okay. Well, you can share with Trish then, Forrest. I unfortunately also had to turn the music down, and now I'm sad.
Me too. I know. I wanted it
time
in my
to
ear holes.
roll.
Though. Oh my gosh, you're just in
I
time.
roll.
Hello, friends.
See.
Glab. Wait, Glabrazoo?
Yeah, I
that-
still don't know what that is.
Glabrazoo.
Like we see it now, and I'm still not sure.
Oh my god.
Alrighty.
The Glabrazoo. I'm just gonna see if I can show you all a pretty picture. I want to show you all the pretty picture of the
I want
Glabrazoo.
to. Yes, I want to see
A picture of the Gabagoo?
the gabagoo.
Or we could just start hitting it.
I mean,
I would
you
love
could.
I want
I
to
would
see what
love
I'm
that.
hitting first.
Okay. You want to hit it? You want to
wanna-
see what
I
it
mean,
looks
I
like,
already
or do you
fired
want
my
to hit
cannon
it?
at it.
That's true. Yeah.
You did. Yes, that's true. I want you to roll an attack roll for your cannon.
Remember when you took 10 of my hit points by shitting me with your fucking stick?
I'm gonna ask though. Do you want to see the full body picture or the scary picture?
Yes.
Scary. I want to have nightmares.
yeah, scary.
Scary.
Sure. I'm just. But you roll your attacking.
Okay, will do. Rolling the. Now I roll decently. That will be a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Excellent. Revenge.
Now I have a question. Actually, is your
Uh-huh.
cannon technically magical?
Oh no.
I
don't like this.
It does say magical cannon.
Okay. Well, there you go. Good to know.
That's not good to know.
That's not-
I
no, I don't like
request
that.
that.
Great
it's
to
not-
know. The more
no.
specifics you know, the better you can
it-
do things.
I don't like this.
Chrissy, wake up.
All right, so that will be a 9 force damage to the dome.
The dome. The
Mm?
dome.
Just
No,
9 force
Straight
damage.
to the top of the dome.
9 points of damage is actually amazing. Good job. How do you
Might
feel?
I feel like I've made
Great.
up the smacking morale now.
Almost. You need one more point of
Aren't you
damage,
lucky?
then you'll make up for it.
Aren't you lucky I didn't two-hand that thing? Because it would have done 16 damage if I two-handed that.
No, actually, it would have just done 6. You rolled lower on your 2-hand damage.
Wait, did I? Oh, no, no, I
You
should
did.
That.
I thought it. Wait,
Why is it not working? Oh, that's weird. Why are you like this?
Because I like to be.
Oh no, here it is. Here you go. Here you go. Enjoy.
Wait, it's up.
That's the night merchant.
That's it. Oh, no! Oh, the
What?
horse!
No,
That's a rest
that's not what it should do. It should.
Oh, glad
Wait, it's at the end. You have to, yeah, go. Oh!
Down, yeah, click down, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
okay.
It's not showing it to me. It's only I'm clicking on it, but it's only showing me
Here.
zip zap note. Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Enjoy. Sorry.
Yeah, that is
New
terrifying.
phone. Who dis?
Okay.
I don't like that he's got a big, like, magic-looking orb in one hand.
Nothing wrong with orbs.
But I will let you know he's already used his daily cast of confusion.
Excellent. That's great.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
You got a confusion orb.
Yeah.
I knew I was like I'm happy to have pushed for that one.
my
I don't think I
favorite
have any
part
pushes left. But
Is
yeah.
like how tiny his little chest arms look. He's just like.
I mean, he definitely does.
If you like removed the big like
Yeah.
chunky crab arms, he's just got these tiny two.
Yeah.
Okay, Tinker, that
Hey.
was, I think, your bonus action. Or technically it was your pre-combat action. So now, Tinker, it is your go with the Glabrezu up next.
Excellent. I think we'll just assume the cannon stays with Tinker for now, so that you don't have to worry about making.
Oh, wait, I gotta give you your cannon.
Cannon.
Here's cannon. There you go.
Excellent. You mean my
Yay.
sword? Yay, my sword!
Yay.
You should still be able to control it. I haven't done
I
anything
know.
to it. But,
I like.
also, if you zoom in real close, you can see that I've added the effect of falling leaves.
We can see that.
I
yeah.
see that.
Pretty cool.
I like it.
Yeah. So Tinker will. Just have a, oh gosh, yeah, there. Okay. Ooh, okay.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, okay. So Tinker will first of all fire his cannon again.
Yeah, you will.
So he'll just seeing that the first shot like worked, he's like, oh, we just may as well do that again. And
Wait,
then he
remember
fires
to
it
track
again.
your ammo.
Yep. So that one is 24 to hit.
24 to hit
That's a good
is a
one.
hit.
Excellent. And we will do. Ooh, okay. We will do. It's 13
What if you
plus-
didn't?
No. We are doing it. We are definitely doing it. Oh, I lose the damage every time because it's not a pop out.
I can see it says 13 in Foundry.
Yes, but it gets 13. It's 16. 16 force damage.
Why? Explain to us why it's
Because it
more.
gets +3. It's 2d8 +3 damage.
Oh shit!
That's right. So that's 16. So after the first hit was so successful, he's like, well,
Oh shit! That explains why my
Fire
brain
away.
was. Okay, so you shoot it once, bam, crash into its head. You shoot a second time, bam, you hit it in the shoulder, and it is staggering slightly, but it's still looking at you with a strange sense of glee.
I
It's
don't like that.
looking like its eyes locked on Tinker.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that a lot.
in which case Tinker opens up the flap of the cannon and just starts. Hang on, let me do it. Yeah, he just starts. You don't see what he's doing. He pokes his head into the back flap, but you can kind of hear sloshing sounds.
What the? What?
I don't like that you go into the back flap and slosh around.
Yep. Because then out of the cannon spews a level 2 Tasha's caustic brew.
Ooh, this thing has been bad for me before.
Indeed,
And
it
that
has.
shall
It has
be
been a bad
This will be
thing.
a dexterity save versus dexterity 15.
I got a 5. However,
Yes.
I have advantage.
Oh,
No. For being a
I
crab.
Still only got an 11.
Crab.
No, we'll
advantage.
take that. All right, so
Yep.
I will state that Tinker is technically here. No, he would have moved to here,
Mhm.
and technically the spell comes from Tinker, but for flavor it came from the cannon,
yeah.
so it is not in. Trish is not affected by it.
Okay.
Right, so at the start of its next turn, it will take 2d4 acid damage and must use its action to scrape off the acid. But I think we had the rule because it's raining, it can do it like a little bit easier, like a bonus.
That
action or
was
something.
also it. There were several things that were making it easier for the scrap one. We will
Up to you.
have to see. We will have to see. I'm just trying to find if there is.
Oh,
a-
sorry. Let me rephrase
Sorry.
that.
You're
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I need to check
apologize.
something. Yeah, it's actually 4d4.
You should
Sorry,
be sorry.
Josie. Sorry about that.
Cast, right?
Yeah, I upcasted it to second level, so it is 4d4. My bad.
There is no indicator. You're gonna have to remember for me that it is brewed.
It is brewed.
It
It
is
has been
brewed. Is that the end of your turn, though?
yes, it is.
Boom, my turn. And
44.
is it now? Okay, roll it. It's your spell. You roll the damage.
Oh, I love this.
Is it plus
And-
anything or just the dice?
It's just
It's
44, but Tinker can't roll a 1 on his acid roll.
Oh,
So it is
Yeah,
actually.
so-
Yeah.
It
nice.
has to be a 2 at least, yeah.
Gets
So,
at least 2.
It's 8 damage plus.
Oh, 2 of those rolls were 1, so it's actually 9 acid damage.
9 points of acid damage, and I don't like you.
Does
I
it
thought you guys said this thing was scary.
does it
It's
go
a
to
chop.
2 or do you re-roll the ones?
That just automatically becomes a 2, I
Oh,
believe.
cool.
She didn't say it was scary, just sad.
Yeah.
No, it's very
The
sad.
wording is that you treat any one as a 2. Yeah, it steps out, you shoot it, boom, boom, you throw acid on it, and it's slowly dissolving away parts of it.
This is what you get for mucking with my brain.
It looks. It is visibly taking injuries, but it's still walking firmly towards Tinker.
Trish is just crying at this point.
Tinker, I don't like that he's just
You
walking
do
menacingly.
technically get an attack of opportunity, Trish.
Trish
But
is
you
not gonna do
are-
it.
Okay, you're not gonna do it?
No.
It's gonna
Oh,
walk up to
You're a lot
Tinker.
bigger up close.
Yeah, this thing is huge.
Morel, this thing's a lot bigger
Well,
up close.
Don't involve me!
It's huge. Trish, why did you do anything?
She's crying.
I'm going to die if you don't do anything.
I am going, just so you're
no.
aware, to
Yeah.
use my multi-attack feature.
Can't believe that Tinker almost dying does not provoke Trish to do anything. Oh my gosh.
She's hysterical right now.
She can't. She can't. Oh no.
This thing is going to roll. I'm just gonna let you know.
Hey,
It might
JC,
hurt.
Look at
Yes.
you're right.
Once-
it does
once
have chicken
you've-
feet.
Once you're done
Yeah.
with all your dice rolling,
Uh-huh.
could I get you to do me a favor and just like
Maybe.
drag
Maybe.
all of those people that are like off the fucking map, just like slightly more into the middle of the map? Just to like same positions. Can you just like box and just like slide them over to the left in the map?
Slide to the left.
But they'll be closer to you then.
You can.
Okay.
Whatever.
Is it for the
It's
viewers?
for the viewers, yeah, because
It's
they're
for the
all off
viewers.
screen and like you can't see.
Yes.
Yeah,
unless we
pretty
want
soon.
to
No,
like,
I see.
unless we want half the
screen.
screen to just be black.
I got you. You know what? Sure. I'm just gonna. Everyone just.
I'll just
do
I'll
a
just
little-
pretend. Thank you. I'll just pretend that they're a bit further than they are.
No.
away from me,
You
it's
know
fine.
what? We can run with it. It's still valid for the thing because Trish could have fallen out the tree to the side in this beautiful mud pile.
Let's be real. I'm
Explains
still
a
on my
lot.
feet to
Oh, no.
It explains a lot.
Oh, mud. Hey, the floor has to be enforced.
Yeah. But anyway, now I'm gonna actually, literally, probably pummel Tinker. That's the name of the ability that
To be
might be coming up.
fair, Tinker
Good bad.
deserves a good pummeling. It's-
Okay, I hope you're ready.
Yeah.
Here comes attack number 1.
This is gonna make
Yes.
up for hitting you
20
this
to
time.
hit.
the claws.
Oh my god.
20 to hit. Reaction shield.
Oh, what does that bring your AC to?
It brings it to 21.
Oh, baby!
Shit, okay, well, luckily I have a second attack.
So, yeah.
So it is trying to grab you with its large pincer hands. One comes down, you throw your foam shield, but the other pincer comes towards you as well.
Oh wait, you have a
Uh,
second
this
one.
Actually, I rolled even lower. I rolled a 17.
That one grabs
Ooh.
Tinker. Well,
No,
it hits
it's-
Tinker.
No,
you-
because
the
the
shield
shield lasts
stays.
Oh,
until
shield
your
last. Oh, yeah. Tinker
Yeah.
just hides in his shell.
Nice.
turn.
Shell of
Now
fire,
the
let's go.
question is, though, what to do next?
Shell beats crab.
Actually,
I'm the spirit of
Right.
crabs.
I might just,
Don't do it.
I might just,
He's gonna drop the crab hammer.
I think.
No, you're coming for me, and I just don't think it's necessary.
I think it's going. One of the little humanoid arms are going to start doing shapes, and Mirel, you very clearly see a spell being cast.
Oh.
I don't have. Wait, do I? Hold on.
Do you?
Counter spell.
Do you?
I don't have counter spell.
No, but
Oh.
you do have the Mirel special.
But I forgot the Morel special.
I'll remind you how the Mirel special works. We haven't. I'll remind you if you want to attempt the Mirel special.
Oh, wait a minute. This is the Morel special that
This is the Mirel special. Know you.
Yes.
Say
Okay.
Morel special and just
No,
do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do it. Remind me, but I'm
Okay.
also looking for my notes.
2 hit dice. You gotta expend first.
Okay. Wait. How many do I have? Hold on.
Oh, this is what you're gonna use to win the race against me.
Which I'm glad you didn't know.
I didn't know. Okay, so I've used 2. Okay, I have
And
2 more.
now
Yep.
I need you to make a charisma check, DC 12.
Okay, and that's not a save. That's just a check.
Just a check. Because this is a potential
I
counter
did
spell, but
make
better or
it
worse.
12, but if it's not enough, I'm pushing. What does 12 succeed, or does a 12 just not?
Well, I told you 12 was the DC.
Okay, yeah.
So
Yeah.
a spell comes flinging towards you, Mirel, and what does it look like when you simply bounce it back?
Water bending.
Probably.
I mean,
Yeah.
we discussed a few, but I'm letting Cuddly describe to us. You do get to choose where to target the spell.
Definitely back at the crab demon thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully, that's the right
Yeah.
choice.
Amazing.
Yeah, I think it does. I think she definitely puts her hand out as sort of that reaction of like, oh no. And I do think the spell almost looks very liquidy as it sort of stops, reforms, and shoots back at the owner.
Amazing. Now I'm gonna tell you the following. First, I gotta zoom in because I can't see. I'm blind.
It was actually trying to heal you, Morel, and
Yeah.
now it's just healing itself.
Yeah.
This
just like
area
another
is now
super
covered in
asshole.
darkness.
Well,
That's great. You know,
Look, you don't get to know what spell it is. You can just choose to swing
know
back.
it. Yeah. No, you. And then I was like, well, shit. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so there's just a enveloping of sudden darkness all around, and that is the end of my turn.
you know what would have also been funny? Fireball.
No, you're gonna be careful with that, Cuddly.
Oh,
Mirel, it is currently your turn.
yeah, but I can't see in there, can I?
No.
That's amazing.
Also, hold on, I'm just making everyone blind.
Oh my god, I can't see anything.
I can still see.
Oh
But-
my god.
Oh, wait, yes, I can. Yeah,
Um,
well, yeah, I gotta highlight something else, yeah.
Yeah, but not if you highlight
Oh,
your
click on my
token, then
token.
you're-
Yeah.
Oh god.
Well, okay. Look, we've done this. We've done this rodeo
But
before.
as this, you also hear, to your left, far away, you hear the panting, the familiar panting of the good friend Forest.
Lads, I'm coming!
Forest!
Is
Well,
that Forest?
Yeah, you can still hear.
yeah.
Tell him I'm about to die!
I'm
What?
casting mage armor because
You're casting Mage Armor.
I am on
Good
me.
choice, good choice.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Are you proud of me?
Yes!
So proud.
She remembered.
I
You
remembered.
could have remembered at the start of the day because it lasts for 8 hours.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna have it for the finish of the day or die.
Tinkle still would have hit her though, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm 26. So
Yeah, I know.
Okay, that is your
That's
action. You have a bonus action and
I have a
movement left.
bonus action. Yeah. Actually, even though I can't see, I can still shoot where I think it is, right?
As long as it doesn't require you to see the target.
Let me check.
Uh,
Actually, let me very much check because that might require me to see. It just says one creature in range.
Then no.
Okay. That's a little dangerous. Tinker is right
You'll need
there.
to be able to see it.
That's okay.
That'd be
I'm gonna
no
do it
low.
anyway. This has never stopped Trish before, so it's not gonna stop me now.
Amazing.
I'm gonna try and hit him with Chaos Bolt.
Ooh, nice.
And now I
nice.
probably have to do
Seems
a
right.
disadvantage, right? Because
You do have disadvantage because you
How's that?
cannot
Okay.
fully see
all
it
right,
yet.
yeah. Let me just do another one, see if it actually hit.
I mean, I don't know if you can let it work.
You can't.
Wait. What did I roll? I don't even know.
That was the one.
A
You
natural
rolled a natural one.
There we go.
You can't get
No,
more than
I
that.
think we'll take the no. Yeah, no, we'll take the one because that's what it's gonna be. Yeah.
I'm because there are people so close, and you rolled a natural one. I
Makes
wonder
sense.
if I'm inclined to
I don't
Yeah.
mind.
have you misfire this.
It
Yeah,
is
yeah,
what it
yeah.
is. Yep.
You
I'm
know,
gonna-
it probably is. I haven't rolled for.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna.
Oh no,
ask
we've seen the
Dudley-
damage.
Dudley,
Yeah.
Roll a d10.
Yeah.
Roll a d10.
Yeah.
On a 1 to 2, it hits Tinker. 3 or 4, it hits his backpack. 5 or above, it just goes wide.
Okay.
Let's
With
go.
20 damage on the
There we
left.
go. It just goes wide.
It goes wide. Yeah.
Probably stands up once again.
So it doesn't matter what damage type it is. I think it was
actually,
lightning personally,
you-
but I can't remember.
Cuddly,
was lightning.
broke the rules. Cuddly broke the rules. You cast Mage Armor as your action. You can't Chaos Bolt.
Oh.
Sorry, I forgot to mention I used 2 sorcery points to quicken.
You can't
Sorry.
cast 2 leveled spells on the same turn.
Well, then I didn't cast any
Lovely.
of it, and I
Lovely.
just.
It's okay. It's
Cuddly's
okay.
trying to cheat.
The good
It's-
news
it's
is you get a
alright.
spell slot
I'm-
back.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Also-
yeah, that's true.
We don't have
Well-
to forgive because it's Chudley's first game. So
Chudley's
like,
first game ever, yeah.
No, actually, listen. Actually, honestly, this is not necessarily a bus throwing moment, but Cuddly attempted a 12-hour D&D session the other day and might still be trying to recover.
I'm so tired.
Cuddly's playing more D&D than me this weekend.
I've had so much D&D this week, but it's great. It's
Oh,
fine.
boy.
Look, then a cantrip. You know what? Guidance. Boom. Me done. No, that's an
Okay,
action
you've
too.
got guidance.
Oh, but I
No,
can.
but you
I can.
You can quicken
You can
action
quicken
that.
cantrip.
Yeah.
Quicken, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got guidance in the bank. Also.
Okay, I got guidance. I'll use it next
You know
time.
what? Lo and behold, Forest Barkley.
Woo.
I don't believe it. Get out of here.
Lo
I
and
don't
behold,
believe it.
Forest Barkley.
Probably just going to spend this turn running and then nothing happens.
You know what? I mean, that is an option.
I'll be, just for the record, I'll be dropping whatever obscene weight I'm carrying.
Yes, I assumed so. So you have your regular weight on you.
Yeah. And then I guess a dash will bring me to see a pile of darkness.
Hold on. Why isn't your speed 35?
It
Is
is.
it saying that you got 30 speed right now?
Oh, that's a good question. I didn't look. What, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, it doesn't have me at
Okay.
35.
Let me sort you out,
Oh,
Forrest, my
thanks, pal.
boy. I'm not your pal, buddy.
Not your buddy. now.
Not your buddy champ.
If I can find out where your speed is, because they changed what it looks like.
Oh.
They've changed what the actual
I'm
character
sure
sheets
it
That's
can be
look
right.
like.
In the meantime, I can.
Yeah, it's 35 of fixing though. There, I found it.
Oh.
I have Forest has been fixed, everyone.
Yay! Oh,
No. Oh no.
I wonder if it will actually show the. Yeah, nice. Okay. Well, I can dash to 70, so I guess
You're plunging the darkness.
probably. Actually, hold on.
Hold on.
Maybe
Holding.
I have a
holding.
chance to do something this turn. Let me just
Oh,
check.
now that you're so fast. No, actually, by pure technicality, sorry, your speed is currently 45 because of Vanya's Long Strider.
45. Holy moly.
Vanya, I've been calculating as if Vanya's been using Long Strider to average out the speeds. So now that you've dropped the excess weight, you are at 45.
Cool. Well, that still won't get me there with just a basic movement, unless I cast Misty Step.
Which you can.
Which I do. So we're going to Misty Step 30. That's going to be 35, isn't it? So that's 30.
There he goes!
I'm coming!
It sounds like you're getting closer, Forrest!
And then I just dash headlong into the middle of the darkness.
Okay. And I unfortunately have to blind you.
That's fine.
Sorry.
And presumably I bump into a giant crab.
You do run into a big crab-like creature in the darkness. It's true.
And I'm gonna swing a fang at it.
Okay,
Nice.
you do have disadvantage because of the darkness, but you can for sure swing at
Well,
it.
let's hopefully the second one's also a 20.
I mean, the dice giveth and the dice might take it away.
The dice did
no.
nothing.
The second one's a 19.
The dice
so,
were like, we're not that nice, but we are nice.
yeah, so 26 to hit.
For 26 to hit, that definitely hits, yes.
They're like, Spark! Ah!
Spark is a bonus action to activate.
Oh, well then I can't. So I guess ignore whatever default fire it
You
puts
roll
on
the
it.
same on everything.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I feel like
7.
that's the jackpot, right? Lucky sevens across the
Yeah,
board.
it kind of is. Yeah.
Does that mean
Yeah.
you get infinite damage?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Look, if this was Final
Pretty sure that
Fantasy,
was
I'm
the,
pretty sure that's how it works.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. But unfortunately, you don't have limit break unlocked.
Oh no. That's fine. So
7 points of damage, but you
yeah.
do still have the capability to Divine Smite if that was wish.
seven slashy boys. You know, I haven't done anything for a long time, so yeah, why not? Let's give it everything. Where's the old smite damage?
Old Smite room.
Spells, Divine Smite. So I'll use the freebie that upcasts it.
Yeah. So it should be a second level.
There should be, there it is, 3d8. Ooh, decent
Because I
roll.
don't think it qualifies for your personal special. Your
Okay.
personal adjusted extra dice.
Yeah, it was monstrosities, fae,
And evil
oppositionally
opposing.
aligned.
Yeah. This is neither of those.
Cool. Well, anyway, it's going to take 18 thunder damage.
18 points. Boom! But I gotta ask, is this also a stone strike?
You know,
Do you
I
just
mean-
wanna, paladin got a paladin?
I mean, here's the thing: if I do that, it could get shunted away from me, and then I won't be able to hit it with my second attack. So we'll hold off on the stone strike.
Yeah. Understandable.
Okay, so
But
second attack
But speaking
is what I'm
of,
hearing.
yes, second attack is what's happening. Let me actually roll it properly with a disadvantage there for you.
Yeah. We gotta put a little bit of a quickie on
16?
for
Oh.
the tired boy. A 16 will not hit.
Can I push?
So you
still,
go to
or
swing the
do I have to
second
push
time
before?
and it moves to the side. You would have had, technically, that's on me. I should have allowed you to attempt to push. So you can push if thou wouldst like.
Thou would add a 4 to thine push.
Thou forest, it be a true strike.
Oh, that's gold.
Would he take a 12 damage?
12 damagios, it would be dealt, correct?
Forthwith, a smite of the first
Against
level.
evil,
Oh my gosh.
a divine
he-
smite.
Prithee forthwith. Roll minimum.
Sure,
I think it's great.
Two's Bunda, and this one can't have a stone strike.
You rolled doubles though. You could do more.
Yahtzee.
Because that's Chaos Bolt, but it missed.
There's the stone strike for 3 force damage.
3 force damage, and I believe I gotta do a little checky check.
Yeah, DC 15 strength check.
DC 15 strength check. I got a 21.
Then
So you
I
go
love
you
that.
strike, and you
nowhere.
do hear the sound of like cracking carapace, but it's definitely holding firm against fact.
Forrest just like, ah!
Yeah.
I'm hearing a lot of noises there, Forrest. I hope that's you not dying.
But it is staying put. Fourth, is that the end of your turn? I believe you've used
It is.
everything.
I have used all the things.
All the things. Trish Motherborn, it is your turn.
Um,
You're
Vanya!
currently on the ground, prone,
Oh.
and you can't see anything because of the darkness.
Oh.
So what you hear starts to just be screams, and she's
The
not
opposite.
having a good time. But what eventually becomes a scream becomes a roar, a dragon fear. But
Is that
she's,
Uh,
this is my last one.
Okay.
I can do it up to 3.
nice.
But because it's C or here.
It's
That's
the
fair.
roar here.
Mm.
And because she doesn't know where anyone is, everyone in 30 feet has to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
As out of what is
Okay.
usually a shriek, it turns into this deep draconic roar. Within 30 feet, I don't know, Mirel, are you within 30 feet? You are, I believe.
I am, but it's okay. I got a 20, so I'm not
You're-
scared.
You're not scared.
I'm just
You've
like,
heard
oh.
words.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Tinker's wisdom is just not up to scruff
Ooh.
But
today.
Tinker, you get a +2 because you have a friend.
Yeah, I'm just looking at,
But
trying to find what the range
It was
on it is.
DC 16, wasn't it?
It's,
It is
Yeah,
16.
I don't know if that's
I believe
gonna-
originally it's 10 feet on aura protection.
I don't think it works
I-
because
30 feet at higher levels.
You would be frightened of me.
I'm frightened of your sound. I don't know
Yeah,
where
there
you
it is.
are.
10 feet emanation.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're within, just remember, if you're within 10 feet of me, you get +2 on all your saves.
Yes. But first, I need a
Oh.
wisdom saving throw from you as well.
Wisdom.
Or are you immune to frighten?
I'm immune to this frighten.
Oh, that's
25.
fair. I will say though that I might be potentially feared. Now the question is. No, you know what? I'm so nice today. I'm so nice.
Are you?
I'm so
Okay.
nice.
I love
So
that.
nice.
For me.
But I am pushing.
Oh, I forgot that you can also do that. It's
And
like when
with
the
that
other
push,
Pokemon
I
team heals, and
succeed.
I don't like.
Okay.
So
would've
Tinker's
failed
the only
without
one
it.
who got afraid.
He is so spooked.
He's so spooked. He's like,
He was
Oh,
afraid and
I think
petrified.
Forrest just died. I'm gonna get out of here.
that's.
Yep. With
There-
what she's doing, she's probably gonna start crawling somewhere. She doesn't
Okay.
know where.
Maybe out of the darkness.
I mean, if you want to random it, roll a d8.
yeah, let's do that.
And we'll take one is above you, and then we're going clockwise with the numbers.
1.
One, you go one up if you start crawling. You're at half speed, so you can't keep crawling. You can go.
Yeah,
up
she
to-
would just keep crawling as far
And-
as she can go.
Oh my god, you're no longer blind.
But she's still like in a screaming, yelling fit currently. That's it. That's her.
I'm just doing a thing.
Well, Josie
No,
does
I
a
shouldn't do
thing.
this now. I shouldn't do
Okay.
this now. That's the end of your turn.
No, you should do it now.
No, it is Vanya's go.
Okay.
Well, technically, she should have gone good for us. But Vanya, you're no longer exhausted actually because she did so good. But I am gonna remove most of her spells because of her long run.
Days travels.
The days
The
travels.
travels.
She cannot see into the dark, but she is going to first speed, run, walk, run, go. And because she has actually, because she has been shopping, she's going to open her backpack
Oh.
to summon forth her Steel Defender.
Oh,
Oh
let's go.
shit!
Another cannon.
As she summons
For sure.
this is a Steel Defender. Let's see here. It is.
What is that? Oh wait, that's a guy. I thought that was
Can't
really
see
big.
it
It's a
because I'm
guy.
in darkness.
Oh well.
Can't see it. I believe the Steel Defender just comes in one shape.
Oh my gosh.
He's-
So
he's- okay.
Vanya
think-
gets her Steel Defender day one. Tinker's still rocking the sword cannon.
Wow!
I think
Wow!
Nike
Hold
gets
on!
to pick a
Hold
form
on!
for
Hold on!
it.
No, that sword cannon is great.
No, but she shows the Steel Defender as her her construct. She's a battlesmith.
Yeah.
So
I
she
love the
has
battlesmith class.
she pours out what looks like this pieces of armor with things inside them, and they full Iron Giant Iron Man just assemble into a full mobile suit of armor that just gets combat ready.
Huh.
And she is summoning it, which is going to take her action for the time being. I'm just checking what it do. It will roll for its own initiative. I'm gonna adjust its stats later.
I miss summoning things. It could have been.
I
me.
just want it in there, people.
I know. Oh, okay.
It shares initiative actually, but it goes directly after. Can I? No, you're pissing me off, dude.
I'm sorry.
Not you! So Vanya's running up and she's pouring out these pieces of robot that assembles, and it is going to start just running. It gotta go fast. It is speed, and it doesn't say how fast it'd be. You're so fast. Let's say you're so. It's 40 feet, and it's going to run. And just place itself right next to. Actually, we can go one more. It's going to place itself in between Mirel and the darkness, and it's just holding ready a defensive position.
Oh,
Oh.
gotta protect her.
I'm a little
That
squishy.
is the end of our turn, and we've gone way over time. The boy
yeah.
is about to die, so we're gonna have to come back here next week to see what happens in this fight against the Glaborezu as the team has finally met up. And why is Tinker being targeted by a strange crab man?
Oh, I
Who
know.
knows?
why.
Probably a bounty
Good
hunter. Probably.
Are we sure, or is it maybe the thing on your hand from when you did the thing?
Nah, it's gotta be the
Remember that.
bounty. Tinker's just that famous.
I'm just gonna
You're right,
say,
you're right.
Porque no los dos.
I mean,
Yeah, that's fair.
God. Okay, if this is what the rest of the assassins are gonna look like, I think I'm
Can't
leaving you
afford
on
it.
land. I'll be honest. You're not allowed. You can just
I
stay
mean,
there. I don't need that.
It's not traceless though, because you found traces of it.
True. We
It's
we
true.
found
We
it.
should
so-
totally wrap up quickly because someone has to be
We
awake
should.
in 5 hours.
We
Go
should,
to bed. Okay, I got it. Don't
Everyone,
worry.
thank you so much for coming by. We want to thank you all for participating as well in our charity. Thank you all the raiders who've come in. You were amazing. You're so welcome. Today is the last day that we are technically tomorrow as well, but for the month of June, we've been collecting money for charity. As soon as the official amount is handed into our account by Big Lord Twitch, we will let you all know how much money charity is receiving. So keep your eyes in Discord. And also, I do believe, actually, that the month of July one-shot has who in it? Who, I ask you? Who? Someone made
Is it me?
themselves volunteer.
Oh,
It's
it was
you, Cuddly.
me. It's me.
Well,
Hopefully.
technically, you said probably. So I
Yeah,
threw Cuddly
I'd say
under the
almost.
bus, but she had her bus pass on her. So
I did. I got on the bus this time willingly. This
You
this
did.
is me.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you, Laura, for gifting to some other heroes. That's
Thank
more
you,
money for
Laura.
charity for the RFSL, which is a Swedish organization that works in education and safekeeping and safe education and openness for all. We are going to just quickly introduce ourselves one last time, and then we're going to head off. I'm Joseph Poser, the dungeon mistress of this campaign, the Quintessence of Sammantis Chronicle. I have friends. We have the Sleepy Boy, Weatherstorm. Say hello. Okay.
Oh my gosh, what did that devolve into? That was terrifying.
That was the
Is that
sound
what the
you
crab
all heard
sounds
when the
like?
Globberestu spoke in your mind.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was right. Oh gosh.
But also, we got Cuddly Raptor, or sorry, Chudley. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. Thanks. Great first time. Great first session.
Chudley. We loved having Chudley Raptor here.
Yeah.
What a treat.
What a treat.
treat. We also have Aussie Devfro. Aussie Devbald.
It's always Aussie Nofro. I tell
Aussie-
so many
Aussie-
people this. It's Aussie,
Aussie Dev
Nofro
Frog.
now.
It's
No,
Aussie
no.
Devfro.
Aussie No Frog.
I
That's
personally
right.
like
No frog.
Aussie Dev No.
Aussie Dev-
Aussie Dev Node. Just everyone remember, speaking of that, hashtag stop Aussie. And last, definitely not least, finally reunited with his friends. Rode you from Participation Award. Say thanks for being back.
Thanks for being back.
You're welcome.
And good night.
I would also go to bed, but I have more role-playing games coming up as my home campaign has
Oh my
the
goodness.
first part of their last session today.
Oh,
And the actual campaign wrap-up tomorrow.
that's
Oh,
really
wow.
exciting.
Good luck.
Good luck,
They're
everyone.
fighting man. We'll see y'all soon. We'll raid up somewhere. Everyone, we gotta go. We're dead.
We're so tired. Well, I think we're all just so tired.
Oh
We'll
yeah.
live.
Listen,
I'm just-
I am sending
uh,
you, but not yet.
You're
But
We'll
sending
soon.
us.
send it.
Oh, we're sending.
I will be full
There's the
sending you
raid
very
Full
soon.
message.
Thank you all the raiders.
Alrighty,
Thank you
thank you all.
everyone.
Have a lovely day, night.
Have a lovely time of day wherever you are.
We should go now. We should just,
Yeah,
we should
just
just
hey,
look
send
at
us-
him. Look
All
at
right,
him.
guys.
Look at him.
Let's go.
Take us
Yeah,
home
it's
to
great.
stay.
It's great. Orb's dead. Good night, everyone.
Good night, bye.